good evening everybody. Welcome to my Sunday night stream, where we're going to go through our usual gold making bits and pieces. So, we've got Pierre, our little companion, all ready and waiting. Good evening TJ, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So we're going to start, going a little bit laggy there, look at that frame rate's gone right down. Let me just see if I can fix that up by closing some tabs. Maybe I've got too many things open. Let's turn that off for a start. And that. And that. And that. And that. Close down a few spare Chrome tabs. I think Mr. Potato's struggling a little bit there. Doing very well, thank you TJ. Had a lovely day today. Did a little bit of DIY. So quite happy with that. Spent time with the family, which is also very nice. Ooh, Ganon will save us. Okay. So, cat commercial. Good evening, Costa. How are you? Oh God, that's huge. What was that just went past? That was massive. Right, let's go do. Let's do the mail first. Hey, Pandalis, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, some good sales. What have we got here? More lavish feasts. Slightly less price there, 6,495. Normally they've been up to about 10,000. Another shirt. More lavish feasts there. Now we've got an ornate greaves of the wolf. Good evening, Frodonator. How are you? Hello, DSM. DSM. What's DSM stand for? Or am I missing something? Well, we've still got our token to pick up. We need to do that. Loads of snails. And thick spider silk, totaling up 43,000, which will get us back into the million mark. There we go. Can't type. Okay. As long as it wasn't an abbreviation I wasn't familiar with, that's alright. Right, token we picked up, so we can get rid of that attachment. There we go. Hello. Hello, how are you, Custer? I'm glad you stopped by. Oh, you worked out why your load screens were taking 30 seconds. What was it, TJ? How did you fix it? I had similar, and I managed to fix it by just getting rid of all my cache and add-ons. Oh, you had a symbolic link set up. Right. That's an interesting one. So it was basically copying across between the two. Was it over the network? So let's sort that token out first. So we want to add Blizzard balance. Our new balance will be £44. So we'll do that. Collect up our Battle.net balance. So PC, Dropbox, and Mac all symbolically linked. I could see how that could cause problems. Probably you put your whole interface and WTF folders in there, so I had to load from Dropbox every time. Youch. Okay, that could be a problem. I can see. Let's just double check on token prices. At 340. Okay, so a little bit up from when I bought them the other day. Keep an eye on that, because I'm probably in a position to buy another one now that I'm over 1 million again. We'll see how we get on though. Right. We didn't have any expires, but we've got a few things here that are going to expire. So let's take those off now, I think. And then another one. And these are these enchants, so that's going to be useful. These are not going to get taken off, unfortunately. So we'll go back to our mailbox, take those off. Open those up. Clear everything else. Hey Scorchane, how are you? Doing very well. Was a wonderful day today. A little bit of rain, but I was quite happy because I installed a water butt yesterday, so it started filling up, which is really nice. Good way to test it. Hey Krapata, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your weekend been? There we are, we seem to be better frames per second wise now, so I think Mr. Potato's okay with that now, with that setup. Right, okay, run a post scan. Let's get these enchants back on. Those are the main ones. Might do another cancel scan. How are your eyes stroke holes? Oh right. Rain like mad here. Thunder and lightning. And tornado warnings. Wow. Nearing the end, but it was nice. Barbecue with friends. Excellent, Krapata. That's good to hear. Nice bit of connection time there. Sounds like it. And good food as well. Do love good barbecue. Right. All of this going back on. We're going to do our usual restocks. Mainly food by the looks of things. Mopslaw lavish feasts. So we'll do those. Might do a cancel scan actually on the enchants because these haven't come off yet. So we'll do a manual deselect all groups, go to our major sellers and run a cancel scan. Eyes at 5Ks and holes at 425. So you can get into Pandaland. What's eyes and holes, Scorchane? You have to explain that one to me. Run another cancel scan. Just have to do this a few times just to make sure I catch everything. Can be a little bit finicky at the moment. There's a few more there. Another 8. Let's try that again. Ah, you're on a new server, are you, TJ? You managed to find one that you're happy with. Which one have you chosen? Okay, that's all done. Let's go pick those up. And take all of those. Oh, right. Okay, I'm with you. Nice. Oh, good luck with the Vial of the Sands. I shall be doing that myself one day. It's on the list of things to do. A French one, not giving anything away. Okay. It seems the French aren't very good goblins. Ah, okay. Bit of a generalisation, but it's an interesting server you've picked. Be interesting to see what kind of markets you can find on there. Alright, let's get 1 to 600 in archaeology. It takes 9 to 10 hours. Wow. That's insane. Well, I guess it is archaeology, so that's an interesting one. Yeah, I haven't done archaeology yet, but it is on my radar to do that. Right, okay, so we've got the main things on now. We've got cookies on. Oh, they're going for 1,000 gold. That seems a little excessive, and we've got loads of them on. 1,000 gold for a stack of 20. I think that's probably What did we actually sell them for? 18.99. We only sold 44. So I think we need to chop this down a little bit. I think we need to take those off again. And put them on for something more reasonable. I might have to do a / reload actually. Hold the horses. If you do, oh hey, hey Fissig, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. If you do archaeology, don't do it like you waste it on a toon that does not have alchemy. Right, so you do need alchemy as well. So something for my troll druid to pick up them, definitely. That was the idea, I think, because I've got alchemy and herbalism. So if I'm going to do archaeology, I'll do it on that character. I think that's going to be my best plan. And then if I need to, at some point in the future, do a faction swap back over to Alliance. Depends how I get on with Horde, really. I like to test that one out, see how it goes. And it's interesting times. Alright, once this reload's done, we'll try that cancel again and just reset those cookies to something probably a little bit more reasonable. So let's try that again. Choc cookies. Right, cancel those. I probably don't need so many on as well. So what I'll do is I'll just have a look at the group that's involved in that. Actually, let's just... Oh, everyone just suddenly phased in then. We'll go pick them up first. We don't need this many. The min buyout for 20 is currently at 1,000. You read today that the player volume is what's affecting the post-cancel scans at the moment. Oh, right. So the actual number of players. Just relaxing and chilling, watch the auction house for some seal and doing some research on blacksmith and engineering. Nice, Fissig. That sounds like a perfect way to end off your weekend. Oops, sell. Okay, right, I'm with you now. For some selling, that would make more sense. You would have moved alchemy if it wasn't 800 with your 92% patents. Yeah, you don't want to move that really. Hey Restrict, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Use Iron Forge and that's still bad. Okay, so even choosing a lesser populated area causes more problems. Not more problems, doesn't solve your problems. Yes, we were looking at cookies, weren't we? Let's go have a look at our group for chocolate cookies. So the group operation sold cookies. Posting, right, post cap to 20 I think is too much. It's your phone, okay. So I think you want to sell 91 of them. So you really want to sell them in stacks of 5 stacks of 20 to put 100 on there. You need to make sure you press enter. There we go. Allow partial stacks, no. There we go. Cookies are 1 gold in your realm now, thanks to a certain name. Oh, that's a shame, TK. I know Pointy did push them down a little bit. So here we've got my normal price is 50 gold. I think I should put these at a more reasonable price. Looking at my bags, the cookies at the moment, yeah, I've got them at 50 gold at the moment. I'm thinking less than that because that's 1,000 gold for the amount. So I'm thinking I'm going to half that, or 30 gold would be better. So 30 gold per item. Actually no, let's do that 25. I think that's got a better chance of selling for me. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, let me just catch up on chat. There we go. Not looking forward to next month. Kids getting out of school and bumping up their presence in WoW. Yes, you will have that. I guess that could mean more sales though. Summer is upon us once again. Yeah, very soon. Ripe gold pickings. Yeah, definitely. I think that's how you could think about it. Hey, Occupa, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I think they do pay TK, because at the moment I sold them, well, $18.99 each was the sale price I actually got out for them. So I think my normal price of 25 gold should be better. I think that's going to be reasonable. So I'm going to try that first, and see if we get any sales that way. So we'll run a post scan and see if that's a reasonable selling price for the cookies. But I've limited it now to just 5 stacks of 20, which should be easier to manage. There we go, 25 gold. So no one else is currently selling them. And the buyout price is 500 gold. Considering it cost me, what was it, 1 gold 25. So that's definitely alright. Oh, Kaoho, thank you ever so much for the cheer. That's racking it up to 700. Wow, amazing. Thank you ever so much for your support. Some chef's hat thumbs up for that. Thank you. And welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Let's post those 5. There we go. So that's done. Now we can think about restocks. So go to Suramar, pay 3 gold, get your achievement. Instead, you go to the auction house and pay 5k. Lazy people are good money, I guess. Exactly, TK. There's always going to be someone who'll want to play the game differently. And the thought of going off somewhere else, they might not even know that you could buy them there. They may think that it's something you can only craft, and hence the price. So you never know what the other person might be thinking. So where we are, enchanting. Restock. Oh, there's quite a lot of stuff, of which we're going to need to pick up some chaos crystals and some arcana. So how much do we need to pick up? We need about 300 arcana and 78 chaos crystals. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll rush to the... Oh, just sold some bear tartar, that's good. We'll pick up the chaos crystals first, and then we're going to have to switch over to earthen to do some more warhide braces. Chaos. Where's my stacks of chaos crystals? Let's just take a couple. Where's the rest of them? Some there. That's a random stack. I'll take those. There's a load over there. There's another couple of random stacks there. There we go. Let's take those out. And then I can just combine those into something a little bit neater. Might as well dump some of these cookies back in the bank. If I've got any space. There's a slot, and there's a couple of slots there, so we'll swap for chaos crystals. Oops, lost it there. Let's try it again. That one, and that's all full. Okay, there we go. Hey Evil Dinner, how are you? You sold your last panther for 46k and more shadowweed masks, so made about 60k today. Best day in a bit. Excellent. Salmon OCD. I know, I'm sorry, Costa. Shame you sold your mask so quick. You ran out of shadow cell. Well, you know where to get them, TK. It's fairly easy. Fine. Very much good here. Thank you, Evil Dinner. Just running through our normal restocks for the moment. and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of something else later on. But first we need to swap over to earthen. So we'll do a quick swap, make some braces, and then head back. And then I'll come back to earthen more properly, if that's a correct sentence, and do all his upkeep things in a minute. But we'll just go through, do the braces first. Right, so warhide braces. We'll probably make a bag. I'll fill my bags up with one lot. I think that should be enough for one go. We'll try that. I think that's going to be the best way forward. Just wait for the loading. Loading's taking a little bit longer today. I think I need to sort my cache out again. Getting a little bit... Oh, where did I leave myself? Oh yes, we were doing the guild stuff, that's right. I was considering I don't need to be in this guild anymore. I never really it was more of a kind of an alt guild, so it was never really one I was active in. And I'm thinking of actually making my own guild. So I've got more bank space, make a second guild bank, which would be really handy for storage. So that's something to think about. But first, we'll do... Shout if you need a signature. Okay, thank you very much, Kale. That's very, very kind of you. Yeah, how many do you need? It's 10 people, isn't it? You need to sign it. That should be achievable, shouldn't it? I guess you could always shout out in... Oh, is it only 4? Oh, that's very easy then. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot easier. That's Samadan's, so we need to make some bindings. So, where's my bags? Oh, they're right on the edge here. Let's see if we can catch those and move them over. No? Okay, can we do a reset? Reset position. There we go. That's better. What have we got? That's all the heirlooms we made. We don't actually need those. So let's dump those. Let's get that over and that over. And just whilst I'm making these things, we can clear up the space. Clear that up. It's a little bit slower because of my crafting at the same time. But just want to also double check that I'm not destroying some armor. Don't dump them, disenchant them. I can't disenchant these ones because A, I'm not an enchanter, and B, these are heirlooms. I don't believe they can be disenchanted. These are literally just all the ones I bought from the guild vendor. There we go, and pristine. Get rid of that one. Preened. And that one. And did I get that one? No. There we go. Yes. Slowly getting there. And we can also do this with my I'm looking forward to doing this with my Death Knight. That's going to be cool. Leveling up another character that's Alliance this side. I'm going to be blacksmithing, which I'm looking forward to trying out. See what I can get with blacksmithing. Alright, we nearly done? Yep, now we're full. Okay, so... Oh, we sold some Drums of Fury. That's cool. We'll open those up. And then we'll mail selected groups. Send all that lot. I love how it does it in chunks. Get that. Is that everything? Let's just look in my bags just to make sure. No, we're missing missing a few. Let's try that again. Mail selected groups. Interestingly, these aren't in. Okay. Let's try the old-fashioned way. Send those and send those. Do that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and send. Oh no, that's one thing I didn't want to send. Crafted Dreadful. Take that one out. There we go. Send. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a good point, Fissig. I think it will. People doing the Mage Tower, it'll definitely tick over. I keep putting some on, and it's the main seller I get with Earthen. So yeah, it's definitely a good seller. I'd recommend that one. Who have we got dancing? Oh, didn't mean to click that one. Schnazzy. There we go. Okay, so whilst I'm here, actually, let's just tidy up what Earthen needs to do, because it doesn't take long. So the sort of things I need to do is there's a group that needs that gladiators in there. So the leatherworking gladiators, that needs to go into the group. Then we also need to look at our leatherworking and do a restock on any Drums of Fury that we sold. And then our daily cooldowns need to be done as well. So that's going to be mainly the magnificence of hide things. Let's have a look though, because I could do with buying some more, actually. So something simple turns into something larger. Right, that's daily. We want that. And Secrets of Draenor leatherworking is daily. We want that. And the magnificence of leather, we can do one. So let's do one and learn what we can, which is dreadful mail gauntlets. Okay. Dreadful mail gauntlets. Okay, that only takes one magnificent hide, so we'll do that. And then we'll do our restock of groups. So we'll go to our leatherworking, restock selected groups. That should be drums. That's the Quillen, which we're still missing on there. It hasn't registered the drums, so I'll need to open up the auction house. Before I do that though, I'll go back to my leatherworking, gladiators leather, add in the one we just made, and then we can look at my auctions. We can do a post scan. Anything else? Here we go. 2 gladiators going in. And then whilst we're here, we'll do some shopping for leatherworking items. Ideally, I'd like to see some cheap, magnificent leather or exotic. Stonehide's still cheap, but I've got so much of it now, I really don't need to be buying any more. Exotics up at 4 gold, so that's no good to me. Is there any magnificent? Hey, Follow Goldie, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your weekend been? Can't see any magnificent hide. Borean, we've got quite a lot of. Storm Scale a little of, and everything else is overpriced. Okay, so that's no good. So back to our leatherworking, and we'll do our restock. What was my 1E niche? 1E niche. Trying to guess what that might be. Even replacing keys from spellings. First. Let's try that again. Restock. There we go. Drums of Fury. That's what we want. How are those doing? Oh, let's just switch to this one. I'll do 28. Oh, not that. Drums of Fury. 28. Create. There we go, that's easier. Your first niche. Right. Got you. Thank you very much for the translation. My first niche was enchanting, by far. I tried transmog first, but that was too slow on this server. I mean, it's slow anyway, but I thought, okay, I'll just try that. Then I tried selling pets on different servers and didn't get on with that. Again, for the same reasons, it was slow. And then I did enchanting, which I already had, and I slowly built up my stock and worked out what my profit margins were. I did it all by hand, really, on a spreadsheet to start off with. And then as I slowly learned more and more about TSM, I integrated that into my calculations. And the first at least couple of months was mainly just enchanting. And then I added in the tailoring braces. And then I did more tailoring. And then I did cooking. And then I added in leatherworking. So that was kind of the order I did things in. And there's still loads that I haven't done yet. All the other professions for one. Have we done them all now? That doesn't count because that's done. So I should have 30 drums on me now. 2010, yep, okay, there we go. Engineering. I haven't thought about doing engineering. I hear it's good. I might actually do that last, only because I really want to get the other ones going mainly first. But there's no real reason why I should do it last. It's just one of those long forgotten professions. It's kind of almost like a bolt-on one, and there's so many different steps and intermediate crafts for the sky golems and hammers. Yeah, I hear there's some good profits to be had in it, so it is a good one. Yeah, that's the thing, Occupier. That's my thinking behind it, is to get them all to 800 before the expansion. Whether I can and level everyone in that time remains to be seen, but we'll see. You'd need 2 spare guild banks to do it. Yeah, with all the different engineering things, you probably would. But it's one I don't want to miss out on. Hey Showa, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, engineering I used to have way back in vanilla. I had engineering on Samadan. That was his first profession. But I swapped it out for enchanting fairly early on. I think it was Burning Crusade I swapped over. Glad I did, really. I much prefer enchanting on my priest anyway. Better stop working and sleeping. Yeah, I just might about fit it in then, Costa, if I just give up sleep and work. Not particularly realistic though. Anything else we need to do? We did our daily cooldowns. We did posted on the things we had. We made the drums. We did our daily cooldowns. We did the shopping. Okay, so that's earthen done, really. That's easy enough. The only thing I'd do next with earthen is do some actual farming, going for those exotic leathers, and some recipe collecting. But we'll leave that for now. I'm quite happy with where the Obliterum Shuffle. Yeah, we'll have a look at that as well. We'll do that with Samadan, though. The other thing with earthen is to get that last 20, so we do need to do the rest of the Legion leatherworking quests. There we go. Oh, you ordered a new PC today. Wow, 1,400 euros on parts. Assume it to work for the next 5 to 6 years, like your current one did. Oh, that'll be awesome. Looking forward to that, Grapata. Yeah, it's great buying a new PC. Are you going to build it yourself, or are you having it assembled? So wait for load times. Hey Jack, how are you? How's your Sunday been? Hope all is well. Doing very well here, thank you very much. The store builds for 20 euros. Oh, that's easy, yeah. I'll probably go for that as well. Oh, you know what we did forget to do with earthen? Oh no, we did send them. For a minute there I thought I'd forgotten to do the Warhide bindings. I had done them. Thankfully. Right, we're still running a little low on space. So let's do these for now. I think I bought too many cookies. Or I'm going to have to put more of them on. That might not be too bad actually. I'll do 10 stacks of 20. I might do that. That'll at least get them on. And that'll clear some space as well. That's the plan. So yeah, doing very well, thank you, Jack. We've got going through our normal restocks at the moment. Various bits and pieces. We've got cooking to do next and tailoring as well. And then I'm thinking whether to do either more progression on my troll druid, or we could do something on El Morty, my death knight. It's doing alright, thank you, Jack. We dipped into it a little bit last night, but not too much really. It needs going through some more quests. I was just sorting out heirlooms mainly last night, as my invasion leveling was so terrible. I bet you dipped. Yeah, it's just a little dip into alchemy. Just the dipping of a toe into the oceans of potions, relatively speaking, from a newbie point of view. Let's get these. We're getting some more bloods as well, so plenty of those. Got well over 100 bloods now. Wouldn't go too far with alchemy, just get it to 800 and leave. You think so? Are there not much profits to be had in the alchemy at the moment? I guess I'll have a look at TSM once I've got it all up and running and see if there's any actual things that are a profit. It's plummeting for you, is it? Oh, okay. At least on your server as well, Count. Okay, so not necessarily going to do me that well. There we go. /TSM destroy. Let's do these last ones. Even on Draenor, profits are minimal. Oh, right, okay. Ooh, 24 degrees inside. Can't wait for summer. Yeah, I bet that's going to be torture without air conditioning. You only use it for old content like True Gold, Living Still, and the Panther mounts. Right, you are. Okay. He said plundering, not plummeting. Oh, and Ghost Iron to Trillium bars and Saronite to Titan bars. Okay, I'll have to pick your brains when I'm at that stage, Jack, and get a list of things I need to do and see what kind of prices they are on my server. But I'm a little ways off of that at the moment. First I need to do my enchanting restocks, so we'll do those. And we need to change our cookies group to include another load just to clear the space. We'll change the posting cap to 10 just to clear those up, and then back to enchanting, I think. Yeah, you need at least one character with alchemy. I think so. Only us 5k per hour. Okay, reasonable price then, Jack. And that's without the dipping. Okay, you charge extra for the dips, obviously. Alright, okay, we can make some things now. So, trained soldier, claw, intellect, black rock, and elemental force, and then the rest is, well, that's cloaks, so that needs 60, and we need, okay, 300 arcana we needed. We might not have enough actually. Well, we'll do all the lay shatters we've got, and we might have to get Earthen to make some more. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be enough. So I'll have a look. Oh, and the potion of luck. Ah, okay. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Jack. That'd be really useful. I was just thinking that myself, to copy chat down, and I'll copy and paste it into my my board. But yeah, that's a good idea. A list of all the things that are going to be. Oh, hey, Nemui. Moonguard, how are you? Apologies, I don't have a song request on. I tend to just keep the Warcraft music on in the background. But thanks for stopping by nonetheless. I do actually have a few commands now I've put in. Did I check Greg's video on how to make gold with the Fresh 110 character he recently started? Yes, I have. I've watched the first 3 count. They're really interesting just to follow his thinking and methodologies and how he's applied them to literally get as much gold as possible. I mean, my Tome of Illusions don't sell nearly as well as his did on his server, but yeah, I can see how it was working out for him really well. I might as well do these whilst I'm here, and that one, and then what are we left with? Okay, let's do the cloaks, because they're going to be the best profit, I think. And then I'm not sure I'll have all of these. Critical strikes were a good profit, so I'm going to go with those first. And then, yeah, it's back to... versatility seems to be a good profit now. Actually, looking at that. That's been reset. Versatility is not a great seller for me though. Run out of Arcana though for that, so we'll post these on first. Let's get those going. Bags off, run a post scan. Let's get these on. Now I'll have a look shopping wise for the Arcana, just in case there's any cheap, to save me swapping back and forth between Earthen. Get these enchants on first. There we go. Done. And then we'll go for Legion enchanting materials. So Chaos Crystals are at 154. That's not bad. Going to leave that though, because I've still got 2,300. I want to see what Arcana's looking like. 1459. That's not too bad, actually, compared to my 1347. So I'm going to just pick up some of this to save me the hassle. Let's just get a few. I'll take these 20s up, basically, just to give me a little stock of Arcana. And the last two. There we go. Just to give me, save me doing all the shuffle for the moment, for the sake of logging in and logging out. Yeah, that's a few stacks, and then back to our enchanting. So then we've got, once this loads up, just the last ones to do. Two more versatilities, I'll get those on. It's nice to see rings at a good price again. I hadn't bothered to reset them for a while, so I wonder whether it's even worth having a look at all of those and seeing whether it's worth resetting them all. I hadn't been bothering because I wasn't competitive with my Chaos Crystal prices, so I couldn't really maximise my profits as well as I wanted to. But, you know, maybe that's something I need to look into. Let's do the other restocks first, though. We want to make sure we've got all our possible groups and profitable things from our professions on first. That's the main thing we want. Especially as it's still early days on a Sunday night, so I think there's going to be a fair few people playing. Tailoring. One shirt. We'll miss the bags. So we'll just gather for the shirt, which is silk cloth and thread. So do those intermediate crafts. Okay, off we go. Off to the guild bank. I do like that particle effect with the feather. Right, that's that. Then on to crafting. Bolt of silk cloth we want. So switch to that and back again. And go bolt. Bolt of silk cloth times 4. Queue that up, make that. I don't have it, no, Jack. I've just literally started, and I haven't even gotten archaeology at all yet, so that's another thing I haven't done. Oh wow, Carol, thank you ever so much for the sub. That's incredibly kind of you, and resilient for the follow, both in one go. Wow, fantastic! Thank you ever so much for your support. And we've sold a Binding of Critical Strike. Could it get any better? Thank you ever so much. Hey Apple, only 6k profit for you. That's not much of a margin, is it? Perhaps I get more followers that way. Perhaps, Costa. Maybe that's the way it goes. We're currently, where are we at? 857 of my goal of 1,000. I'll just wait for this to load up and then we'll do our cooking, which we should have everything for. groups are cooking and... Oh, was there one before? Oh, thank you for... Oh, there we go. Should put giveaway at 1,000 followers in your stream title. Ah, right, there you go. Thank you for the reminder, Costa. There you go, that makes more sense. Thanks. Sorry, apologies for missing that one. Yes, I think that might help, wouldn't it? I'll have to change that one. It's a good idea. Whoa, 70 lavish Suramar feasts. Okay, this is going to take some space. How much space have we got? Not quite nearly enough. Well, let's see how far we get with what we got. Let's maybe do it in a few batches. We need a lot of bacon, which we don't have enough of anyway. So what I think I'll do... Right. Let's start gathering. Intermediate craft. God, there's loads of it. Okay, here we go. Let's see how TSM manages with all of these. That's not all of them, I'm sure. But we'll pick up some of the stuff that it's going to say to gather. And then we'll take it from there. PA only gives good ideas. Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah, oh, that's a corker, definitely. Just using TSM crafting cost to see it. Ah, okay. Is that that's 6k profit though, isn't it, you were saying? So I'm guessing the materials, have you got the materials correct? That's the main things. Anyone here on Ravencrest EU Alliance who could help you invite a couple of alts to your guild? Anyone can help out Grapata? That would be most appreciated. Pick up that one.
Need something?
Yes, I need to gather. Click gather. There we go. And we have got some free space here. Oh, I couldn't split those. Okay, so stop gathering for a minute. Where's the Faranah Fizz? Where have I hidden it? Oh, hold on. I'll have to redo that one. Oh, we did collect up some Faranah Fizz. There we go. So we have gotten some. Maybe we could put some of this Chaos Crystals away. And the Temporal Crystals, large prismatic. And maybe some more of this. That might help us. Gorgon Flytrap. Nagrand Arrow Bloom. Get rid of that. Savage Blood. Oh, that's full now. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Check out the buyout in Vial of the Sands and how many are posted. Maybe a nice flip. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was a good idea actually, Jack. Hey, Gwilyn. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine weekend? Right, okay, so how much space we got left now? A little bit. Let's see what we can make with what we've got. How's it going for myself? Going very well, thank you very much. We're just going through our normal restocks on... We've done enchanting, we've done tailoring. We're now going through our restocks on cooking. We've got a whole 70 lavish Suramar feasts to make, because that's my best seller for cooking. So I need to restock on all of those so we can get some sales going. We've queued them up, but we need to add in our intermediate crafts. So we'll go back to here, start gathering those. So we've got our list of intermediate crafts. So we need all of these. Oh, TK, thank you ever so much for the cheer. Very kind of you. 70. Yeah, we're not going to be able to fit all of them, Costa, but we'll at least get some of them going. We're selling them really well at the moment. What I need to do is try and get some of these going in a little batch. So what I'm going to do is add in a few of these, maybe 10 each of these. Let's try that. Okay. Hey Nix, how are you? Oh, we've got more people coming in for the help on the alts. Excellent. Thank you everyone else. Spare bits after trolling Pointy, and he raised the bit requirement for text-to-speech. Oh, right, okay. Okay, that's fantastic, Rapata. Glad you got some help. Did I add those in? No, I didn't. So we need that in. Doing very well, thank you, Nix. Just going through our food. Our usual food bits. Let's do 10 each of these. And then we can at least do a batch of lavish feasts. We'll do them that way. There you go, Pierre. You're up. It's your turn now. You're on point for service. Actually, you can't see Pierre. He's hiding in the corner. There we go. Pierre's doing our cooking for us now. When he's not doing pancakes, that is. And the barracuda. Ting, 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 ting. Yeah, exactly, Costa. It's a great pet. I'm loving it. Really pleased I got that one. Thanks for the suggestion. I'm glad I got it at a good price as well. I'm happy with that. It really does save me having to make those fires in the bank. You're going to make your own, are you, Nix? Excellent idea. And right, what lavishes can we make? Let's make as many as we can. Yeah, because we're running low on bag space as it is. Not going to pay that price. Yeah, fair enough. If you've got the capabilities to make it, then that is definitely the better idea. Right, how many do we need? What do we need for hearty? That's something different. Okay, so that's as much as we can do for those. So we still need a bit more. What do we need? Another barbecue ribs. Need probably a couple each of them all. So let's take that down to 2. And add in those. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And that should at least get that one. You've got all professions, have you, Nix? Excellent. That's a good position to be in. I'd like to get in a similar position myself. It's those, and then we can make... Oh, actually, we need quite a few of those, so let's change that up to 4 and queue another load up. And then we can do another batch. It's quite complicated to do a few of these. This is what I imagine engineering to be like, with lots of different intermediate crafts. But I like the idea of engineering. Right, so how many more lavishes can we make? Just make as many as we can. And then we've got hearty feasts to think about. So get those done. How many are we on to now? Probably another load. 22. You like the whitelist option in TSM? Yeah, I've not used it myself yet, but I've heard good things about it. Let's do another 5. That's probably going to be enough for a moment. We're running low on ingredients for those, so we'll do what we can. There we go. For the engineer, you went back to paper. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Costa. I think I'd probably have to do that just to start, just to work out where everything comes from and where it all goes. A bit like a IKEA plan for assembling furniture. And then I'll probably work it out from them. You have used it on Few Day with you. Oh, have you already, Nix? That's very kind of you. Thank you. Hey, Mama Kinder, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Ah, you got your first Fell Lasher, Pandalus. Excellent. A nice 8k. Very good. Just sold a Mark of the Claw myself. Right, is that enough? Oh, almost enough. Still got enough bacon, which is good. Hearty feast we need to do a few things of. So, spiced rib roast, pickled storm ray. How many of these are we going to need? About 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so what do we need? Spiced rib and pickled storm ray. Spiced rib roast. One of those. And hearty feast is also salt and pepper shank and deep fried mossgill. Where's deep fried mossgill? I'm on that. Already done that one. Okay, let's go for this one. I'll know with my tunes. I don't know yours. That's true, Nix. I don't know. I don't know which ones yours are. Going to be hell with my server. You think so, Costa? IKEA instructions are something special. Yeah, definitely. But I think it would be a good way of describing my engineering. Greetings, Ignis. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your weekend been? How's your enormous piles of stock? Have you managed to shift everything? Oh, I need solid stone, silver, bronze, gold, etc. Oh, right. So I'm going to need a lot of materials. And I'm probably going to be lacking in that, aren't I? Yeah, there's probably not going to be a lot of supply. So I might even have to think about, okay, well, what can I farm myself? And how will that help me in the future? What am I missing? Salt and pepper shank. Let's queue up some of those. And we need some peppers for that. Okay. Right, we need to do a fresh slot of gather, I think. This is getting a bit messy. Let's take those off. Close that down. Back to gathering. Stop gathering. Back to the... You came home from working, no 2 days free time. Oh, right, so you've probably got a load of stuff to catch up on. You've ended the Ember Silk. Okay, that's cool. The only stuff where you have more than 200,000 is Fatty Bear State. And I think you can sell them even in BFA. I reckon so, Ignis. They're pretty good sellers. What am I doing? Cooking, gathering. There we go. Now 2 days free time. Excellent. So now you can get your stock back up. Right. Wait for cooking to open up. Not enough, Costa. Okay. I'll trust Nix's, as you're already there. The parts for mats are very low, yeah. Okay, so that's going to be interesting when I get to that point. Where are we at gathering? Okay, so what have we got intermediate craft-wise? Okay, that's more manageable. Okay, even that keeps jumping around. So back to gathering. There we go. That's where the extra gill bank comes in. Yeah, I can imagine that's exactly what I'm going to need to do. Right, pick up the spare bits. Intermediate craft, you've only selected 3 there, but we did see 4 of them. There was a 4th one. There it is. Koi, which one did I click on? Koi Scented Storm Ray. Drog Bar Style Salmon. But we're missing one. Labor Q Ribs. Suramar Surf and Turf. Barracuda Murgler. Right. Okay, well what we'll do is we'll queue up these. So, Labour Ribs, 1. Sirma Surf and Turf, 2. Barracuda, 2. Koi Scented, 1. And Drogbar, 2. Okay, and we can take those off because they're not going anywhere. And then do a fresh gather. Gather those. There we go. You just queue up 33 stacks of all 5. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea actually. If I do like all my prep, as it were, and I just make a whole load of the intermediate ones first, and then put all of those in a cooking slot on my guild bank, that might be quite handy. Faranar Fizz, have I got any in here? Got 20 there. Do I need any more? Have I got any in the reagent bank? No. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Pierre, we're up. What can we make? Let's make these. Need 75 slots. That's for 100 lavish. Yeah, that's. I think I might do something like that. Go on a bit of a intermediate cooking session. Okay, so we're missing salt and pepper shank, and you're saying from the auction house for those. For the salt and pepper shank, I've got salt and pepper shank as a minus 13 silver cost. That's why. Okay, so what? Let's make what we can of what we've got. The lavish feast will do, and then we'll head back to the auction house and get some more bacon, which we've run out of again. Bacon's a problem, so we'll get that. Bacon. It's slice of bacon, isn't it? Yeah. Just want to spell it correct because I don't want to accidentally buy crispy bacon. Okay, we got some for 32 gold. So I'm going to buy up the bigger quantities of anything below 40 gold would be reasonable for me. I'll take your stacks of 10. Oh, it's gotten a bit stuck on that one. There we go, it's probably phased. Let's move on over and search for that again. Right, another 30 of those ones, please. And then I'll take the 2 lots of 5. I'm not going to bother with those singles because they're annoying. I'll go for Bear Tartars just sold. I'll go for those. And then I'll take the 5 of 5. Now I might as well, as they're 33.50, take those 13. Things I have got TSM to make it easy. It's just annoying because it fills up the mail. So I'll do those. And then the other thing we need to pick up was salt and pepper. Salt and pepper shank, of which we need 83. So we can at least pick 60 up. And that's 73. And let's do 2 of those. You're still, yeah, let's all visit the mailbox now. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Got all that. Open all that up. See, cooking can be a bit of a palaver with all this stuff. But like Costa was saying, if you prep beforehand, it's probably a lot easier, rather than doing all these bits and pieces and then going here, going there. I need to be better organised. Right, there's another 11 to pick up. So whilst I'm waiting for that, can I actually make anything? Oh, we're waiting for the... Oh, I can make some actually. Click through all of these whilst I'm waiting for the mailbox to open. So we need just some more salt and pepper shank that should come through in the next couple of seconds. That should be enough. What are we missing? Hearty feast. We're missing a few things according to that. Okay, what's gatherer saying? Start gathering. Ah, we still need some more. You know what, I'm going to just leave those. I've had enough of... We don't need that last 5. I'll leave that for now. That will do for now. We don't need any more. Well, let's post them on. And then we can be done with cooking for now. Right, everything's on. Let's move this over to the right. What are those things? Oh, there's a few things expire just now. Okay, those are the ones we couldn't cancel earlier. So we're selling our spare bits of food, which is always good. And the lavish feet are at 659. It's not bad. Rich shirt 3000. That's been selling well. Right, done. Done. We haven't done any shopping other than the Legion and the leatherworking, so whilst we're here, let's just do a quick check. See if there's anything cheap that we're in need of. Any good bargains. Spirit of Harmony down to 299. So Shadow Silks at 298. What's Motes of Harmony looking like? 30 gold, so that's exactly the same, that's fine. And then nothing particular other than perhaps some mysterious essence, which we're always using at the moment. So I'm going to pick up the one for 99 silver for now. And moving on, cloth. Let's have a look at cloth. Ah, phased. Let's move across. Might have to consider doing my auctioning somewhere else if I phase too often. It's not normally been too much of an issue on my server though. And I do like the Dwarven District in Stormwind. Kind of reminds me of home. Spent so long around this area whilst I was levelling up. Don't really want to be anywhere else. The main auction house in Stormwind is too busy for me though. And all the auctioneers get killed. But this one's fine. I like this one. You do yours in Shatrath. Yeah, it is peaceful in Shatrath. Any wind wool? No, nothing really. Okay, we'll leave that. Cooking ingredients, we should really look at this because we are running low on some things. Lean shank's down to a decent price, but I think, yeah, I've got a lot of that already. Fatty bear steak I've got 2,000 of. Big gamey ribs, we're getting low on actually, only 600. Let's wait for the scan to finish and then we can go through them one by one. Anything that we're under 1,000 of, I really want to go and buy. Gem chips are still a little high. think I'm doing okay for the moment. Well, not great. 300 and... How many is it? No, 700 I've got, jam chips. Alright, wait till you finished your scans. Right, okay, here we go. Lean Shank. You're an Argent Dawn, so Stormwind can be a nightmare with the amount of people. Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, old man farmer, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's a bit different with Argent Dawn, though, isn't it? Isn't Argent Dawn immune to sort of the phasing side of things? Yes. Oh, yes. You've said that. Especially Sharding is turned off in RP realms. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure it probably is a nightmare. So all of these, except for big gamey ribs, we've got quite a lot of. So I'm going to stock up on, well, whatever I can that's under my average. I'm just going to buy everything because I'm going to need it. There we are. And that one, I'll leave that one on as a offering to the auction house gods. And labour queue ribs, 427. No, not labour queue ribs, lay blood we need. Again, I'll leave that one of 3. And I'll take the bigger ones. Just need to stock up on all of this. Let's take all of those. Being a little bit slow at the moment, but there we go. One of those. Take the 52. I really don't want to take 108 single ones, but they are actually a whole gold cheaper, so that is a bit of a wall, but a wall I'm quite happy to take, because I'm only, how many have I got now of ley blood? 664, so I really could do with these. So I'm going to buy them all up and leave one once we've gone through them all. It's running a little laggy at the moment, so we're just gonna carefully go through the last lot. Where are we up to? 14, 19. Suck it up and get them all. Yeah, definitely. I think even though it's annoying going through all individual hundreds, I think it's worth it, because that is a good price. There we go, we'll leave that one on. And then the big gamey ribs we did, that we've got enough of. High mountain salmon, we're only at 700. Anything else that's under, there we go, there's 151. I'll take those. What do we normally buy them for? 12 gold. So that's good. We'll take those. And there's 2 of 200 I'll take. How many does that take us to? 1,200. Okay, let's take the 50. Your competitors has to pay a lot more. Exactly. That's why we want to buy low, so our materials stay, our profit margins stay high. That's the name of the game. I mean, even this 8 of 200 is quite good, considering my average purchase is 13. And we do use high mountain salmon. Koi you need double stock of. Okay, why is that for koi? Is it used in both of them? Let's have a look. Another 2, 3 of those. There we go, 1983. Take me over 2,000. Okay, you're done with that. Okay. Rune scale koi is down here. It's 2 meals. Okay, that makes sense. We've got 1,300 just under. So let's have a look. Go through that scan again. Just pick up the last ones of these. We need these to come through. and then we'll do the last of my shopping. Pick all of this up, put what I can in the bank. Might have to organise things a bit better. I might have to spend a whole stream just organising my guild bank, or I might have to do that off stream. Just try and get it into some semblance of order. So looking at my numbers now, I'll wait for the scan to be done. Right, okay. 2,000, 2,000. That's saying only 749. Is that because we just left one? We did, didn't we? And then Moskill, that one's fine. Storm Ray's getting a little bit. Organising guild bank with a lag. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I left the lean shank up there because we have 2,800 of it. You could flip it, I guess. There's quite a lot of it. It's pretty low. I can't imagine doing that much for much of a profit. Probably not worth it. Storm Ray though, I do need some. So I'm going to pick up these bigger ones. Anything under 11 gold is good. So I'll take the big stacks. And that takes me back up to 1,300. I'll leave the rest for now. Starlight Rose we've got. Black Parakeet Aetheril we've got. Runescale Koi was the one you were saying double of. We're not as great as we could be for that. So normally anything under 6 gold would be good. So we'll take the 99. And the 1 of 10. Ah, Kadibs, thank you ever so much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? Try selling 200 of my own for 1 gold each of the lean shank. Let's have a look. Lean shank. So at 1 gold, as my average purchase price is actually 1 gold 21. You probably need to actually open up my mail so I can re-get my averages back down. How many have I got? 2,800. So it's not a massive profit though. Once you take the auction house cut into account, I'm not even sure that that's going to be much of a profit. I mean, yes, I could buy, flip it or use them. I could buy a load of this lot up and reset it down to here. But I don't know. That would be a lot of lean shank. So I'll leave that for now whilst I'm going through my other bits. But it is a good idea. But I don't think the profits are going to be that high because you're talking about 40 silver to 1 gold. It's not a big jump really. And once you take the cut into account, I don't think it's going to be a massive. Till 50%. Yeah, I mean, what have we got? 36%. All of these to 50, where there's a 200 at 61 silver. And then these are all higher stacks. There's 9 of 200 at 63 there. These are all by the same person here. Yeah. So the cut is 5%, so it's not going to be a huge amount anyway, is it? But you are looking at a few bits. Ignore the large stacks. Yeah, and then put my own on perhaps. How many would that be? Okay, let's give it a go. Let's do it. In for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. Let's get shopping. It's going to take a little bit, well, but now the competition is having a bargain. This is true. And as you said, Costa, you do give good advice. So Were you buying them as well, Nix? Hey, Mangle, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. Oh, I need the 101 as well. Or else you'll have to pay for it. Oh, right, okay. There we go. So, lean shank all up to 61 silver. That gives us 3,000. You know, it is tempting just to take these big stacks as well. Or else you'll have to pay it. You'll let me do it. Okay, Nix. Fair enough. Right, let's go pick these up. I mean, chances are, like you said, I'll use them. They will be useful. Right, let's just leave this opening. It's going to take a little while to go. So we can enjoy everything going in. It's taken us below 1 million now. 988,000 after all that shopping. Let's do a reload. 10 minutes, that's all it is really, and then list it back on. Oh, we haven't checked the Hessalian actually. That's another thing we need to do. You have 12 from Nomi. As in, I'll gain... You have 12 from Nomi, click it. As in the things to pick up from the wildfowl eggs. Let's have a look. Wildfowl eggs, we've got 6 done. 6 already. Make a meal from it. From the labour queue ribs. Let's have a look. What labour queue ribs would be. Wait for it to load up. It's going to take a little while. Oh, in your bag next to the fowl eggs. Oh yes, prepared ingredients. Ah, thank you. There we go. That was easy. What did we make? Didn't see. I forget now that I've got Pierre with me that I can do that just as easily. I normally do that when I'm over with Nomi. There we are, and let's do another reload. Very good of you to spot that, Costa. I wouldn't have spotted that at all. You're 91, old man farmer. Excellent. Trying to level up your blacksmithing. Should you do the old world recipes? Anything that makes you a profit, I'd suggest doing whilst you're leveling it up, old man farmer. I mean, I've not leveled up blacksmithing myself yet. But yeah, I would say use whatever recipes you can that's going to give you a profit and see if you can carry on getting your blacksmithing up as you level through. I mean, at 91, that's starting Wall as a Draenor, isn't it? So maybe there's something you can do with the Walls of Draenor stuff. I did that with my cooking, is I started off just cooking things that were a profit, and then as like Nick said, if it sells, you do more of them. And it very quickly does add up. Okay, the last lot, let's just do another reload. I think it'll be quicker, even with my loading lag. Might be easier this way anyway. Try putting all my food in my bank. in my bank rather than my guild bank. Could have them as in my reagent bank, couldn't I? That would be handy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Rather than all my enchanting rubbish that I've got in there. Okay, no worries, TJ. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your evening. And put the enchanting tailoring in the guild bank. Yeah, that's a good idea. Then I could at least make all of this stuff quite easily without having to pick it all up. And some expires of enchants. Right, all of those off. Right, can we organise this a bit better? Let's have a look. Problem being, my space is not great at the moment. Let's put some more cookies away. And then we'll switch to the reagent bank. Right, okay. What space can we clear out? Loads of stuff. There we go. Gathering and crafting works much better with tailoring and enchanting. Yeah, that's good things. It looks like you're going to have to farm a lot to level up your blacksmithing. Can you buy any of the materials on the auction house, Old Man Farmer? You might be able to pick them up cheap and to be able to flip them yourself. That might help. Are we nearly done? Free space. Oh, it's full. Right, okay, so the food we've got we can put in black barracuda, bacon, big gamey ribs, high mountain salmon, storm ray, runestale koi, wildfowl eggs, I'll do those as well. There we go. 142 ash is a whole obliterum. Have I got 142 ash here somewhere? Oh yeah, there it is. I'll convert that. There we go. And the blood of Sargeras, we've got the Draenor ores are usually pretty cheap to level blacksmithing. Okay, Cropouter, that's good. Good idea. You could try that, Old Man Farmer, the Draenor things. See how you get on with those. What else have we got here? The blood soul bounds, yeah, so we're going to have to keep that there. How much blood have we got? We've got loads. Primal Sargerites are also soul bound, so that can go in there. And the Primal Spirit soul bound, so that has to go in there. Thinking about making 2 more alchemists. Cool. Nix, is that for the 2 different the different specialisms? Would that be why you'd have another 2? Oh, Extoria, thank you ever so much for the host. It's very kind of you. Welcome everybody from Extoria's stream. How was your stream, Extoria? I hope you did well. Have to excuse me whilst I'm in the middle of just organising my banks at the moment. We're going to just go through and sort everything out. Actually, I'm going to keep that Gorgon flytrap. There we are. We've got loads of stuff that we're going to now try and fit in our guild bank. And then a load of stuff we're going to put in the... Actually, what we'll do is we'll move this back and then we'll go and pick up some food. There we go. So welcome everyone from Extoria's stream. If you haven't seen me before, my name's Samadan and I make my gold doing professions, enchanting, tailoring, cooking and leatherworking mainly, as well as trying to learn some more like alchemy and blacksmithing. Nearly level 50 on EU. Well, that went quick, Mixtoria. Wow, 4:35. That is definitely late. So have a great sleep, Mixtoria, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks ever so much for the host. Really kind of you. Right, let's just move this over. Oh, Kale, thank you very much for the cheer. Another 100. That's very kind of you. Taking you up to 800. That's massive. Thank you for all your support. It's very kind of you. Right, so food is what we want to clear some space off here. We've got so much different things here. Aetheril, peppers, ley blood. I'm just going to take a random load of different things. Spiced falcasaur omelette, what's that doing there? That's an interesting one. Big gamey ribs, fatty bear steak, we'll take those. Our inventory's full now anyway. So what we'll do is we'll dump some of this in its place instead, and then we'll take some more of the food, because we're swapping over food and enchants from the guild bank things. Herbs are not food. No, absolutely. Hey Caffeinated, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Falcasaur eggs, black barracuda, ley blood, we'll take that. Some more gamey ribs. More gamey ribs. And some more onions. There we go. Jugus, thank you ever so much for the follow. It's very kind of you. I really do need to clear out my banks because I've got a load of stuff here that's no use to me. Let's pop some of this chaos crystal back in, and some of this can go in, all this enchanting stuff. That's all nonsense really. There we go. Do I have my own guild bank? Yes, I do, Old Man Farmer. This is this one was very kindly given to me by Gumdrops, because the server I play on is Gumdrops' old server. So there we go. Oh, for the lockboxes, Nick, that might be handy. That would save me a little bit of space. I'm just dumping random things at the moment, whilst also trying to get food out of this bank space. Anything that I spot, I'll take that bear tartar actually, and dreamleaf maybe. Anything else, black barracuda, and then I'm going to just dump all these, just taking everything that's not food related and dropping it back into here. And any more space, there we go, large brilliant shards, we can do those, and there's another there, and there's another slot there, so I'll take that one. I'm not sure, can trial rogues do lockboxes? I wasn't sure whether they could or not. Hold on, let's move that down. Any more food, we could take some from, oh, there's a lot from here we could take, and do a whole load from here, random things. Starlight Rose, I'm sure I've got some gem chips somewhere. That's going to be useful. Going to take that. Stone Dark Snails, we could use those. Our inventory's full now. So back we go to dumping. Let's get rid of that, rune thread, rune cloth. That's all soulbound, that's soulbound. Well, it's not soulbound, that one. Imbued silkweed, the catgut. Sharp sprite thorn, will take that, Windwall I like to keep though. Eternium thread. Dump that and dump that. That leaves us with Essence of Water. Spirit of Harmony, we don't need that at the moment. Don't need the enchant things. Dranic Dust I like to keep hold of. There we go. Behind you if you need to open. Okay, thank you, Nix. I'll come over in a moment once I've just done a whole load of stuff with this food. There we go, golden pearl, there we go. What if it's a moth? Which one? The Imperial silk? I don't think I've got one that's a moth at the moment. Alright, all the food. What have we got there? Oh, it's a true steel lockbox. Let's take that one for now. Oh, that was orchid. We don't need that. Dream leaf. Not sure what I'm using dream leaf for. Lean shank. Black barracuda. I'm running out of... Oh, that's food. That's fiasco. We need that. There we go. We're just going through our rune scale koi. We'll take some of that. And some onions. And some more of that and that. Okay, so that leaves us with a few more things we could probably dump. Luminous shards, righteous orbs, savage blood, and then we'll do the Talador orchids, frostweed, fireweed, fellwort. Keep that. I want to keep those. And looking across at everything, that's... Oh no, I wanted that. Okay, that'll do for now. Alright, so close that. Then we'll head back over to the bank. Is it a Shari salad that uses it? Okay, thank you, Behalia. Thank you ever so much for that one. And Exabyte, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Pardon me whilst I'm just organising my guild bank at the moment. And my bank. I've got basically a whole load of space. And not enough everything else. So, how much can we put in? Let's go through all of this. Let's go through as random as we like. And basically the purpose of this is to put all the food in here so that it's easier to do the cooking from the reagent bank than it is from... Let's do that. Getting quite a few of these in now. Not going to have space for everything. So, there we go. That's that filled up. And then the rest I'll pop back in the guild bank if I've got any space. Yeah, there's some space there. So that, and that, and that, and that. Those. Anything else I recognise? Okay, that will do for that. And then we'll go and have a look at these lock boxes, as Nix has very kindly offered to open them for me. I've had these for absolutely ages, so I've got no idea what's in any of them. This could be very interesting. No worries, Nix. Hit the sweeper. Which is the sweeper? Blizzard saw items. There we go, it's done something. That was interesting. What's the red box? I've lost it now. This one? Talisman of Treasure Tracking? Can't see another one. It combines stacks. Okay. I think it's done that. It's organised everything around, certainly. I've got some more prepared ingredients there. I'll take those. Might as well.
See you later.
Okay. So what have we got in our bags? Ah. Swirty Jenkins. Scammer. Very trustworthy. You look extremely trustworthy, Nix. Okay, I'll have to go back and look out for that one there. Right, okay, so... How do we do this? Do I open trade and just pop them in there? And then you unlock them? Or do I put them in the will not be traded bit? I can't remember how this works. Does that work? Pick lock. How does it work? Requires lock picking. There we go. So I'd have to do that for each one, do I? That's locked. Let's see if this works. This could be awesome. You never know what we're going to get in these. That's locked. That one's locked. Then I'll open them all up afterwards. Let's see if I can get this going a bit quicker. That's done. That one. That one. Easier to trade all the boxes. That's true, actually. Let's do that. It'll be golden junk. Yeah, probably. Okay, what I'll do next is I'll just trade you them all. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. I'll trade you those. See how that works. I like the idle animation you have. I've not played a Worgen before. A Worgen Rogue, I think, would be a nice character. Yeah, his guild name is Scammer. Don't trust him. I think Nyx has been around long enough that I can trust Nyx on this one. So I'll add in these ones. Everything else. That one's locked as well. Trade. Oh, there's another one there. Elementium, have I done that one? Trade. There we go, swapped over. Let's close my bags down and reopen. Then they'll be organised. So are these ones all open, unlocked? Yeah. Okay, so it's just these ones. Awesome, thanks ever so much for doing this, Nyx. Really handy. Hey, Kaifin, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We're currently just doing a mass unlocking of old lockboxes, kindly done by Nyx at the moment. So we're going to see what marvellous things we've got in these lockboxes. Fantastic, that's all of them. Thank you ever so much, Nyx, that was very kind of you. Right, so the grand opening. Oh, just sold a bear tartar. What do we have? Which is the better ones? Level 101 is for the Laystone. True Steel. 101. Corium. Thorium. Well, let's start down this end and see what we get. Right, first one. Revenant Girdle. Sells for about at least 3 new boxes. Oh right, you get boxes within boxes. That's going to be fun. Sells for about 275. Okay. And a Traveller's Backpack. A 16 slot bag. Excellent. And we've got Ebenhold Leggings. Apparently that goes for nearly 5,000, according to my min buyout. Region market value is 5,700. Well, that sounds quite cool for a BOE. And Derizu Spolders of the Bear. Well, that's got a good disenchant value and sells for about 1,200. So that's pretty cool. What else have we got? Elementium. Ooh, what did we get there? We got some leg plates. They're more 175, so they're probably better off to disenchant those. Crystal vein leg plates of the soldier. So 175 for that. I'm going to actually disenchant that one. And there was another one we had, 275. Can I disenchant that one? I think that's probably worth it. There'll be about 10% that on your realm, will they? Rich illusion dust. Probably not worth that much anyway. And that's a traveller's backpack. There's not a lot we can do with that. Right, what's next? True steel. Howling Spear of the Peerless. 400 gold. I like selling weapons though, so I'm gonna put that one on. What's next? Oh, a couple of things there. What was that? Void wrap, hand wraps of the fire flash. That's 1,000 gold. Or ancestral wand of the fire flash. Do people even have wands these days? Do people even bother with those? Interesting though. I might try and sell that. You never know, for 1,900. Alright, next one. True steel. Something of the harmonious. We're getting some good gold here as well. That's 530. Region market average is quite high though. 4,000 the region market value is at. So why that's... How many? So there's only 2 on the auction house. Okay, so one's dirt cheap. I wonder if someone's trying to shift that one. Maybe that one's not so good. And a helm of the fire flash. That's region market value of 528. There's none on the auction house, so maybe I can put that one on and bump up the price of that for my server. And that, well, that's not so much. However, the sandals, market value is only 238 in the regions. That's a disenchant that for 50 worth of something. What do we get? Arcana times 4. That's good. So that's worth 15 times 4. That's worth 60 to me. Yeah. So let's open this one. And we've got a ice pine boots. Okay, we'll disenchant that one. In general, Legion boxes are only good for disenchanting. Yeah, it looks like it from looking at all of these. Because they're all 9 items. Oh, thank you, Jack. That's very kind of you. I'll go and add that as a bookmark for your alchemy. That's fantastic. Thank you ever so much for writing that up. I'm going to go and bookmark that into my World of Warcraft folder. There we are. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Oh, I was trying to disenchant the lockbox. There we go. Let's open it up first. Whoa, we've got 2 things. Cord of the fire flash and leggings. Okay, let's do both of those. Still, getting Arcana for these is really good. Pleased about that. Laystone, again the same. And the last one is Crescent Veil. Okay, disenchant that one. Okay, well, we've got a few things. The old things. Hey, Grizzly Well, thank you very much for the follow. It's very kind of you. So, yeah, we've got a few things there. Let's add them to our group and pop them on the auction house. So this will go into our old world bits and pieces. So the wand, the bear, anything over 1,000 I'm going to put on. That one I'm not so sure of, but we'll stick it on anyway. No more boxes to be opened. I know, Nix. Thank you ever so much for that. It was very handy. Helm of the Fire Flash, we need to disenchant that one. Missed that one. Traveller's Backpack. I'm going to stick that on, you know. 20 gold is still 20 gold. And hand wraps of the Fire Flash, let's stick that in. There we go. And then we're going to take that one and disenchant that one. What was that one? That one. Yes, it was. Disenchant that one. Alright, let's head to the auction house. Just sold a stack of 20 huge snowballs. 2.7k. That's brilliant, Popgeek. Wow, thanks for stopping by. That's brilliant. Congratulations. Auctioning, post scan, run through these. Get these on, and then we're done with our restocking bits and pieces. So that's cool. Oh, Traveller's Backpack's there for 50 gold. Okay, interesting. If you're on the friends list, and if you need another box to open, still, if you still miss a rogue to open them. Oh, thank you very much, Nick. It's very kind of you. There we go. Alright, we've got those on, which is going to be interesting. See if any of those sell. We did... What daily cooldowns did we do? We didn't do our tailoring ones, I don't believe. Don't remember doing the tailoring ones. Let's have another look. So we're going to have a look, make sure all our tailoring's done. Enchanting, I believe I did do. So we need to make our hex weave, we need to make our imperial silk. Is your bank now OCD proof? Absolutely not, Costa. It's still a complete mess. I just shoved a whole load of stuff in there, so yeah, it's not quite there. Hexweave cloth, create. Far from it, definitely. Secrets of Drain or tailoring, just in case I need them. Sold many items that go for 300 gold and up in the transmog market. Okay. Others may not want to bother with items down to a few hundred, but to me every bit of gold adds up. Nice thinking, Braindead. I've been avoiding them just simply because of it's inconvenient for me to do so. But I can understand your mentality with that one. 808, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Doing very well, thank you. I'll move stuff around to make it more like hell than OCD proof. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way I tend to go. Celestial cloth. Let's make one. And any more recipes to get, or are we done with that? Nope, still more. Gladiators Fellweave hand guards. Right. Malevolent gladiators. Fellweave. Malevolent gladiators, that's cowl. Hand guards, gloves. Malevolent Fellweave hand guards. Yeah, that's the one we want. Create one of those. Looks like a good profit. And then Imperial Silk, we need more wind wool, which is in the guild vault somewhere. Let's go look. Let's see how good our guild vault is. It's a complete mess. Thankfully, we have a search function. So we're going to look for wind. There's some. And there's some. And we've also got some there. And so let's take the 45. Then we can combine those into some bolts of wind wool. That'll make it easier for us, and then we can do our other things. So let's run through those first. So wait for it to load up. There we go. Bolt of wind wool 72. Right, I'm going to create all those. I'm going to just go fill my water up, and I shall be back once that's done. Right, we're back. Still doing wind wool. Last 20 to go. And then we can have a look at... We need to do another imperial silk, but we've done all the imperial recipes. So that's easy enough. Wait for those last 7 to come through. And done. Right, imperial, create one of those. And done that, okay. So, when some streamers leave their chairs in charge and they go AFK for things, do you leave the pillow in charge or the kitties? I leave the cats in charge, Kaifin. Unfortunately, they've just gone off to have some food, so no one's in charge. Imperial silk done. And we need to post these on. We need to add that to the group. So groups, tailoring, gladiators tailoring, crafted malevolent. Add that one in, and try and make a bit of space for. Let's put that over in here somewhere. Drainic, and yeah, we'll keep those. That doesn't need to be in there. That doesn't need. Don't need that. Okay, we've got a bit more space now. Still got some slightly burnt food there. Have we got any in the bank by mistake? Let's have a look. Slightly burnt food. There you go. And there. Let's get rid of that. We'll vendor that. Again, know me stuff. Did I have more prepared ingredients in there? Oh no, I've collected some up from the bank, didn't I? That's right. I remember now. That's a whole load of different things. What's in the reagent bag? Oh, look at that. Look how neat it is. What was in the regular one? You mentioned there was a red box in here. In the bags. What was the red box? Super cooling pump? What's this one? Coffer of Argus equipment. Oh, okay. Something for my champions. What did we get? Let's have a look. Oh, Imperious Shadowweave Hood. Equip a champion with Imperious Shadowweave Hood, which grants missions with spells by 40%. Interesting. I'll pop that back in the bank. Where's it gone? There it is. And that one as well. And that one. And that one. And that. And that. I want to pop away. Abandoned medic kit. Do I need that? No, not really. And volcanic potion. Don't know why I've got that on there. Put my soulbound ones in the reagent bank. Will they go in the reagent bank? I haven't got any space in that one. That's all got all my food in it at the moment. I wish we could have a reagent bank that was 4 times as big as this instead of the guild bank. That would be so much easier.
Safe travel.
Right, great big giant person over there. Our bags are looking better. Happy with that. Oh, Blingtron. What did we get? Draining mana potion, paper zeppelin, and an encoded message. There we go. Take out the lean shank. Do I not need that in there? Sell that. And our burnt food we're going to sell. There we go. And the paper zeppelin kit. Don't really want to sell that. And draining mana potion. I'd actually sold 4 for 2 gold 42, but I'm just going to vendor that one. And that one I don't think is selling. I actually have sold one. Actually, no, I will sell those. That's in a group, isn't it? Yes, it is. So take out lean shank, put like 2,000 on the guild bank so you can cook on the go. Okay. But then I might have to make a new guild bank. I probably would, brain dead. You've got 2. Well, I'm thinking that with Earthen, making another... what have you got in here? Lean shank. So 2,300 is in the bank at the moment. So why would I want to take the lean shank out? Because I kind of... that's going to be kind of useful, isn't it? I think that would be... because that way I can cook on the go with them in the reagent bank, can't I? That would make sense to me. You only use it for surf and turf. Right, okay. And Ashari salad. Okay. Got a few other things in here. Pink dye. And yellow dye. And purple dye. They don't need to be in there. And those probably don't need to be in there. Northern spices. So you reckon take out some of this lean shank to give me some space, and fish and meat in the reagent bank. Okay, so what have we got? Cursed queenfish. Let's have a look. Is there anything left? So cooking tab. Turn my bags off. So what have we got? Cursed queenfish, and any of this actual meat used? Wolf meat, rhino meat I don't use. There we go. Lean shank, we've got some there. Fatty bear steak I'll take. Put those in, they're useful, aren't they? More cursed queenfish. Ribs should be somewhere. Yeah. What have we got here? Big gamey ribs, there we go. I was looking for the first name of it. Big gamey ribs. Take those. Take those. And that's a goldfish. Don't need that. And what else did we have? What's the High Mountain salmon? That's a good one, isn't it? Take those. And that one. And that one. And then there's another one there. What's that? Silver mackerel. Do I use that one? Chips. The gem chips. Yes, that's a good one. How many have I got? 700. There's a load there. Right, that should probably be enough. Let's go have a look. Let's go put those in.
You need something?
So we've got gem chips. And we've got bear steak, and how much cursed queenfish we got? Enough for now. And then that, and that, and that's got us full.
See you around.
Okay, and then they're everywhere. I know, OCD hell, isn't it? And then let's dump in these in there and there. So many mats. I know, it's completely full, Rogulus. It's great fun. I'm a hoarder by design, I think. Let's pop those in. I think there's space for those in there. There we go. Vagrant arrow bloom. Bet there's space for it in there somewhere. No. There's a load of weird stuff in here. Now let's put the dyes in. Pink dye, yellow dye, Nagrand, hypnotic dust. Anything else? I got that to make in a minute. The obliterum we need to make. So let's do that whilst we're here. Let's make the obliterum and cook some ingredients. What did we get? Oh, lavish Suramar feast. Excellent. There we go. Hey, brain damaged. How are you? You know you could make nice groups, yeah. But your stream crashed when you asked it. Okay. Do I wait till rank 3 recipes to do cooking? Not necessarily, Rogulus. If it's a profit, then I'll still cook with it. Because it can take a while to get the rank 3s. So I only, whilst I was leveling my cooking, I only did those things that were a profit. Like the silkweed together on one page. That would be useful, Costa. I think what I really need to do is properly go through this, because there's stuff here that isn't useful, and there's stuff that I could make into bolts and clear up a lot of space here. It just needs, you know, me sitting down with it and spending time reorganizing it, really. But I agree with you, it is a complete mess. But not today. Today we're going to carry on from, that's a great big turnip, punching bag, interesting. Yes, making bolts I think would be a good idea, definitely. I'm going to post on the things I got in my bags though, and then we're going to swap over to someone else, I think. Let's run a post scan. What have we got that we're going to post up? Crafted Malevolent and the Spare Feast and the Obliterum. 960, that's a good price. Oh, we're going to look for Hesselian actually. If Obliterum's back up at 960, let's just have a look at Obliterum for a minute. No, Obliterum's there at 249. Oh, that was because of my operation, was it? Did I set myself a minimum price? Okay, well let's just put it on anyway. It's only one though, so it might not sell for that. It's better to be done in stacks. Is that my minimum price? Sell Obliterum. Let me just double check that. There's got to be a rationale behind that. Turn my bags off. Groups. Obliterum. Sell. Obliterum group. Sell Obliterum. Posting. Minimum price was... Our minimum price was 440. And you're going to put that on for 960 to undercut competition. Okay, let's post it on. Not quite sure why that's like that. Let's look at Obliterum Shuffle. Run a shopping scan. Because Obliterum's there, not at 1,200. When you expand it out and change it by price, you can see it's actually 249. So Obliterum's super cheap, and Hesselian's not much cheaper. and there's a lot of Obliterum on, so I'm going to leave that one. And the other things I'm not going to bother with tonight. Right, we'll leave that. Let's swap over to another character. Is there an invasion on first, is the question. Yes, there is. An hour and 13 minutes left, so we want to get on over to our druid. Still keep ignoring it. Which one? What's that, Costa? Oh, yes, still keep ignoring the Obliterum. Yes. I think so. I think until we can get the prices back into a more reasonable shape. So, back to Awakening. Now, since the last session, Awakening's now got full set of heirlooms apart from rings. So we should be able to do a bit better with the XP gains this time. Let's see if it makes much difference with the invasions. We were at the auction house, I believe. I'm going to do the invasion first because it's only got an hour left on it in its current form, so I'll go do that first. And then we can maybe look at some alchemy bits and pieces and look at the auction house from a horde point of view. See if there's any good sales to be had. I'm thinking, well, let's think. We were at 103, just a few bars left to go on that one. So let's head to... Actually, where is the invasion? It's just as easy to go to Dalaran than it is to there. Okay, starting to remember the dream walk now. Did I do the Boomkin weapon quest? Not yet, Braindead. I need to do that next, I think, because it'll be a lot better for doing invasions as a Boomkin than as a Resto Druid. I was thinking of using this one for doing dungeons and things, but I don't think I'm quite in control of my Druid enough yet to be able to be trusted with a dungeon. So I think Boomkin will be better for me to start with, just so I learn the ropes. And then maybe set up my heal bot to do some resto stuff at another date. Maybe if I need to do some dungeons for some recipes for the alchemy, I'll have to have a look at that. It's all in steps, all stages. I just take it one step at a time. Slowly progress through, see how things go. Right, okay. So we just need to fly straight off and do this one. Which ones do we need? Okay, we've got... They're mainly up this direction, so that one, that one, that one, that one. Don't forget that one at the top and that one here. So I'm going to head for this 665 one first. So that's that one. Follow the arrow down there somewhere. Put back on the quest objectives. Let's go have a look. So we're currently at an eye level now of 695 with all our heirlooms on now. We've also got Boon of the Blood Hunter on our shoulders, so that's going to be useful as well. How far do we need to go? Quite far. Let's go up and over. Not as keen on the troll flight form. It's not the prettiest, is it? I mean, the Zandalari troll flight forms look quite cool. I like the wicker ones. They're quite cool. You're missing a rare, am I? Where would that be? Would I be able to see it as a 103? Maybe there's something missing there. Start searching for a group. Oh, I flew past one. Okay. Could I really do a rare though? That's the thing. Where are you all? Over this side. Well, let's just start with one then. There we go, let's get one of those in. Oh, this one we need to do. There we go, you're done. And what else we need? Flying Terrors. Demon Slain, we need one of 6. Okay. How's everyone else doing? Not too far away from that one. Any more for any more? There's one over there. How many do I need? Another 6. Okay, let's go back into the group. 3 groups, except the healer group. Where are you? Whoops, walk straight into that one. Let's help you out. There we go. Do a fire and that. Do that. Smash that. Do that. Do they count? Yes, they do count. Okay, Fellwing Terror. Got one of those. Let's do one of those. You can do all the rares from 101 to 110. Okay. There we go. Done. That was easy. Let's go back and let's have a look. Your druid has a macro made up to cast Moonfire, Sunfire. Oh, we got Herbalism to do, don't forget that. They scale just like anyone. They are a bit harder. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. There's one. I spot that. So these ones. So do these give XP as well? Well, let's try it. See what happens. Rooted. This might be quite hard actually. Oh, let's move out of the way of that. That's going to hurt. Yep, and extra loot. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I might struggle with this. With my gear level as it stands. Let's start with... Oh, move out of the way first. There we go. Yeah. Or maybe bear form. Let's tank this a little bit. Can I heal myself? There we go. Oh, I need to move out of that way. There we go. So let's work this out. Okay, heal. Get myself topped up a little bit. Let's do that. Do one of those, because they're quite good. I'll get rid of these arcane stalkers first, because they're annoying. Do the ads. Move out of the way of that, because that's really annoying. Do this one, and then heal myself a bit more. We can get this. We can do this. Just requires a little bit more clicking. Okay, now we're on to that one. Now I'm going to switch to cat form. That's good for DPS, isn't it? Oh, that's not going to work. I'll just mash these, really. What else have I got? What else does this? Nature's Cure, what does that do? Cures harmful effects. Oh, here comes some help. Well, that's handy. Thank you very much. That was a lot quicker. Okay, that's cool. I have to remember you not have your Boomkin weapon. Have not upgraded it. A healer weapon is not made for DPS, so it will be tough. Okay, brain dead. So basically, I'm no good for nothing. So that was cool. I got some XP for that. Where's the next one? Up this direction. Oh, herbs. There's a load of things here going on. Where's the actual... it's over here. Where is it? Thargok. Where are you, Thargok? You're over here. Let's go up and over.
Demons multiply like rats.
Okay.
Slay this one before
Where are
it
you? I can
summons
see
more
you.
of its foul kin into our world.
No, there you are. Okay, let's join in. We don't need to join a group for this one, as you're already being damaged. Oh, I need to move out of that though. Hey, that one's easy.
Your skills are sharper than any weapon.
Mind you, herbs get close to 1.5. So stick to picking flowers until I have my DPS. Yeah, probably not a bad idea actually. I'll leave the rares because they're too tough for me at the moment. That's 615 one. Let's head towards that one. Ah, this one up here. We know this one. I'm getting some reputation here as well, which is also handy. Now I'll need a group for this. No groups found. Okay, we'll do the end person first if we can. Oh, you're not here. Oh, there you are. Okay, let's start with you. What was it? Cat form. It's probably a good one for this, isn't it? Thrash. 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 What else can we do? Here comes something. Okay. Well, I'm back to my not travel form. There we go. Do that. Oh, we've already done him. Okay, there we go. And do that one. Run that one. We got the corpse, so we need to head round. What have we got here? Here you come. Do one of those, one of those. Solar Wrath. That looks like a good one. And we'll do these. Oh, here comes my help. Do those, and then join in with those. Beam that down. Beam me up, Scotty. Do that. Loot that. Oh, I've got a lockbox. I have to collect these up now. We've got 93%. Okay, we're close to this one. This should be easy enough. Everyone else is helping out. There we go. Okay. What professions are on my druid? That you can't open. Okay, you're horde, aren't you? Yes. I have alchemy and I have herbalism on my druid. So I'm really looking forward to leveling alchemy. Right, this guy, Crozum. Let's have a look at this one. Cosrum, not Crozum. Cosrum. Where are you, Cosrum? There you are, I saw you.
Demons multiply like rats. Slay
Let's
this
join
one
in.
before it summons more of its foul kin into
Don't need
our
that, don't need that. Close that. Mash that button. And that one. Really need to level a druid, but waiting for your High Mountain Exalted. Yeah, High Mountains would be nice to do, I think. What's that? Try videos on YouTube that show you how to use it. Okay, was that 4 stays? Did I miss something? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yes, thank you, Bliss, for catching up that one. I missed that one whilst I was fighting. You're new to TSM. Any tips? Take it slowly. You don't have to do it all at once. Just get used to making groups to start off with, and then slowly build up from there would be my tips. I think it'll be fun, plus your herb mine old world, so that'll be some loot. The old stuff sells quite high, that's true, it does. You asked Blizzard to let you undelete your rogue because it was getting expensive to hire one to open all your lockboxes. They found her and you have her back now. Oh wow, that's fantastic. How old was the dead rogue? 1-7 is the closest one. Let's go this direction. which is probably over this big hill. Oh, there's another thing there. Doom Lord. No, I'm going to avoid that one. There we go. Oh wow, in 2014. So 4 years old and you managed to get it back. That's cool. Over the peak. Oh, herbs. There you go. Oh, and also stays, yeah, and that link that's just popped up about my YouTube channel, I do have a few videos about TSM, got a few playlists that you might want to pick through as well. Both TSM 3 and 4 are in there in different forms. The best thing you did was devote one day to learning how to use the basics. Yeah, I think it's a really good idea, Blissfire. Oh, here we go. Oh, spiders. Okay, we'll do this one. There we go. Accept that one. Gonna go in there. Yeah, nice and slowly. Yeah, definitely. There's no rush, and importing groups can be handy, but oh wow, thank you, Stace, for the sub. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you for using your sub, your Prime. Where's my chat thing? There we go. Let's pop some chef's hats and things in there. Thank you ever so much. That's very kind of you. Yes, if you do have any more questions, you know, feel free to shout them out in chat. Oh, there's a spider. Let's kill this one. There we go. Oh, look at all the chef's hat love. That's fantastic. Thank you, everyone. This spider's taking a long time to die. Let's try cat form. Fell crawler. Oh, we need to do eggs as well. I'm going to watch out for that. Samadan doesn't rush past it, except he's going into a deep setup slowly, and how to do a setup. Yeah, that's true. I do like to talk a lot and do things slowly. That's for sure. Oh, that's a good link as well, Scorshane. That's got everything from Hazel Nutty Games, which is really good sort of basic guides, through to Breg's Guides for Noobs. That's another nice one. Do I need to do these in my objectives? Let's have a look. Hold on. Felcrawler, eggs, and citizens. No, I don't need to kill these. Okay. I'm also dying. Hold on. I've been poisoned. Let's do that for a minute, just to help me out and help you out as well. There you go, you can have a regrowth as well. Good evening, every last copper. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there's loads of these now. Let's try and help out. There you go. And we need, what do we need? More eggs destroyed. These are these. There we go, 15, we need 20 of those to destroy. Let's go and see if we can find some more. Some more group members. Oh, I'm in combat, hold on. I'm going to try and run away from this one whilst I'm looking for... Ah, citizens are done, that's cool, we need eggs. And another one there. And that's done, and then if we leave the group, hopefully we'll phase out of this. There we go, and then we can fly. There we go, that's done. There we go. That's your setup on TSM. No offense on your setup or on TSM, but for a beginner you'd like to post my YouTube and Breg. Yes, definitely, I'd say Breg's got some good ones, Nick, definitely. especially with TSM 3. That's the other thing, is I'm using TSM 4 now, so a lot of my things, unless you've got TSM 4, wouldn't necessarily be relevant. Although the principles are the same, the whole principles of groups and operations, they are the same, it's just the buttons are in different places. So that's something to bear in mind. Right, this is the last. Yes, this is the last one. And we're already halfway through 104, which is amazing. Ah, this old one. I remember this one. Right, okay. Should be plenty of groups in this one. Okay, let's make up our own. Let's start with this and destroy that. And that one. Everything seems to be dead at the moment, so I'll do the destroying things first. There we go. Yeah, you get the basic setup on 3 and 4. Oh, someone's dying a bit there. Where are you? Give you some help. There we go. And that one. Search for more people. There we go. We might as well get you healed up. Right, let's stick together. You do that one. You do that one. I'll fly around the middle. Oh no, I'll do this one then. There we go. And then this one. That one, do that one. Hey Gregor, how are you? And this brute we could do with doing. Oh, you need some help. Hold on. Heal party members. Quickly. Spam heal. Healing touch. Regrowth. What's the middle one do? Doesn't do anything. There we go. And some people in some trouble over here. So let's do you as well. There we go. What am I doing right now? Excuse me. I am currently leveling up my troll druid, which is really good fun. Kick an AFK player. There we go. Search for more group members. Which is really good fun. We're currently halfway through 104. I'm doing my healing stuff whilst everyone else is running around doing their things. Might as well keep everyone topped up, as my job is a healer, as a resto. I'm only doing regrowth and... Oops, move out the way of that. But it seems to be working. We're at 99%, so nearly there. More group members. Let's loot some of this. Might as well. Are we done? We need one more. You're trying Holy Paladin leveling at the moment. Never rolled a healer for much in the past, so it's good fun. I do like healers. They are my favourite. Where is everyone? We need more. We need 1 more %. Oh, there we go. Done. Hey, Caffeinated. If you're 104, you should go grab all the other artifacts, or at least one more, like balance, so you can DPS whilst you quest. That's exactly what I'm going to do, Caffeinated. Now that I'm 104, my gear isn't that great, 699, but yeah, resto isn't that great for leveling. So what I'm going to do, oh, there's mobs there, I won't do that one. I'm going to go through and do the next thing, which is Boomkin somewhere, which is Artifact, the Scythe of Elune, this one. This is the one we could do with doing. In fact, let's go head over to the Dream Grove now, and let's see if we can do this one. Don't know how long it takes to do. Out of travel form. Do my little dreamy walk. We also want to get alchemy going more on this character, do the Legion quests. So this is kind of like a development phase now. We've got the heirlooms that we need, so we've got the XP bonus, which is nice. If you had an EU account, you'd offer some help. That's very kind of you, Caffeinated. It's nice me learning as well, doing each of these things, because I haven't played many other characters at all. In the whole time I've played World of Warcraft, I've only ever really played my priest, and so it's interesting doing new characters now. Like I've got my Demon Hunter, who's kind of tank mainly. I haven't got the DPS artifacts for him yet. What do I need to do there? Travel through the Dreamway to Duskwood. Okay, we'll do that one. Might as well. Yeah, super fun. You have a 110 of every class, and you've been playing since vanilla. Wow, that's brilliant, Caffeinated. I think it just shows you different aspects of the game, which you don't normally get to experience when you're just one character like me. So it's nice to diversify. I mean, I'm trying to get every profession at the moment, but in order to do that, I need to have enough 110 characters, and I want to pick characters that I enjoy the idea of. So Druid was one of those ones up there, and interesting doing this on a horde. I don't have access to all the gold and resources on the other side, so it's almost like starting it from fresh on a fresh server, but with the added bonus of I've got the heirlooms, and I've got the flying achievements and everything. You've been playing since beta of vanilla. Yes, I remember that. Where do we need to go? Over here.
Our champion arrived.
There we go.
We have been sent by Tyrande.
Let's follow this. Hold on.
Turn the tide of this war. You must take up the scythe of Elune, champion. May its power serve you well.
Okay, take up the scythe of Elune. Yeah, flying really helps. Definitely. I think once you've proven that you can do it all, then this is kind of the way forward in terms of like making your life a lot easier. This quest is for the legendary balance weapon. Yes, exactly. That's the one I want, isn't it? For balance, I want to go balance. I need to change spec, really, don't I? Though it goes against my better judgment, it's Tyrande's wish that the scythe of Elune be brandished once more against the new Legion threat. It is a small comfort to see it wielded by a keeper of the balance such as yourself. Oh, sorry, I need to change spec. Specialization and talents. Let's go balance. Activate. One moment, please. I just want to go balance. There we go. I am now balance. Oh, look at that. Oh, looks awesome. The last time the scythe was wielded, it resulted in great calamity. You must be vigilant to contain the bestial wrath that ebbs within. With these words in your heart, take the scythe and bring its fury against our foes. May the light of Elune protect you. Take the scythe of Elune from barrier. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh.
No.
Well, that sucks.
He's gone.
Oh. That was going to be super easy. You had it right there. Oh. Okay. Sorry, buddy. That was a Dark Rider. How do they reach us here? Right, we go. Always use the stars glyph. Makes you look star-like. Ooh, that sounds cool. Dark Riders found us. Start your search for the Scythe of Elune at Manor Mistmantle in Duskwood. Okay. Manor Mistmantle. over there. Oh, I didn't realise we were here, into Twilight Grove. Now I know where I am. This is where I make all my mooncloth robes. In here. Samadan always goes in here and makes his mooncloth robes. Okay, off we go then. Okay, so I could do with a weapon actually, because my weapon I've got is no good because it's the what have I got heirloom wise that I could stick on? Let's have a look. Druid balance. I mean, does it really matter? Have I got anything? Blessed hammer. These are all only up to 60 anyway, so maybe that's not worth it. Swift hand of justice. Oh, that's just a trinket. No, that's no good. Okay, let's go without a weapon. We'll be fine. How hard can it be? So we got 3. What have we got? Travel form, Sunfire, Boomkin form, regrowth, and entangling roots. So Sunfire is the only real spell. Is that right? We'll be fine. Famous last words. What could possibly go wrong? As filler for about 75 gold. Oh, does it? Well, that could be handy. Now, let's see how we get on with this. Let's go into Boomkin form.
First the Nightbane are driven mad, and now a druid comes to investigate Manor Mistmat. This can only mean the Scythe of Elune has returned to Duskwood, and the Dark Riders cannot be far behind. Tell me what you seek, druid, and I may be of assistance.
I seek.
How can the light
Is the dialogue loud enough? Can you hear it? So that's correct. The size is your quarry. I've been tracking them for some time. We wish to recover the artifact. I may have the clue we need. There's Sunfire, Moonfire, Wrath, Starfurge, and Lunar Strike. Ah, here we go. All these ones. There we go. So Solar Wrath, Moonfire, Lunar Strike. That Lunar Strike looks cool. And then I've got a regrowth and an entangling roots and then a Sunfire there. Oh, okay. Complete quest. Escort from Manor Mistmantle to the camp.
with the light?
Okay.
You've been followed. Dark Riders!
Okay. Where? Oh, there we are. Oh, hold on. Solar Wrath. Moonfire. Do Lunar Strike. There we go. Do one of those, do one of those. That Lunar Strike was quite cool. Let's do that. Solar Wrath, what's this one? Star Surge. Oh, that doesn't look good. I need to heal myself. Regrowth. Alright, there we go. Oh, this has gone tingly, hold on. That one. And that one. And a bit of a heal. Okay, we got this. We got this. Let's stop being clicky. Let's use our number keys. There we go.
But there will be more. Quickly, to Eridan's camp.
Ooh, Pleasanter's Quarry. Excellent. Let's follow.
The Dark Riders were not always like this. They were once a group of traveling merchants. Unfortunately, they crossed the sorcerer Medivh, who cursed them to an eternity of hunting artifacts for him.
Medivh's to blame for this.
Behind you!
Where? Oh, there they are. Do that. So, Sunfire and Lunar Strike are AoE, Wrath and Moonfire. Single target, which only use Wrath and Lunar Strike after a Star Surge. Okay, so Sunfire. Could probably do with swapping those over.
Your skill in combat is impressive. We may yet
Oh, we may yet survive this, he says. That's promising words.
Was the first of the Dark Riders, and I believe he leads them now.
Ooh, explored Deadwind Pass.
Still Deadwind Pass.
Where?
Strangely untouched after all these years. If my convictions are correct,
I remember going along here.
as well as the artifacts they still covet.
Still some fire, single target. Is it still a dot? Right, you are. Wasn't there a thing over here somewhere?
Be ready.
Oh, where are the riders? Oh, yep, here they come. There we go. Ah, Thadika, thank you ever so much for the follow. Lunar Strike. AoE, Solar Wrath. I want to put this down somewhere. But I can do the E quite easily. Actually, let's do that. And do that. So when that goes sparkly, that's probably the time to use it, isn't it? And then use the E and the what and the heals when I need to. Okay. Okay, no worries, Gregor. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. So, following on. What's this do? Swift Purple Ring Rider. This is a rider Swift Purple Ring Rider mount. Don't need that one. Okay. This way. Okay, I have to wait for you to come through. Might as well give myself a heal whilst I'm here. I'm sure bad things are going to happen. Look at that. Relic box. I believe it's key to finding Dark Riders here somewhere. Let's begin our search. Okay, search the camp. Search around the camp for clues. That one. That one. I mean, the clues are all glowing, so they're going to be fairly easy. I'm guessing just clicking on these is enough. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, wrong one. Do that. Solar Wrath. Do the AoE thingy. Do an E and do a thing. Give myself a heal. And then do that 3. Oh, God, that hurt. Hold on. Heal. And then a 3. Heal. This is hurting a lot. Hold on. Moonfire. And then that one and an E. Okay, I need to heal myself up a lot. That hurt.
I think that means we're on the right track. See what you
I
can
clicked the
find.
one that I needed last. Yeah, it's normally the way, isn't it? Oh, not enough mana. That's interesting. I actually ran out of mana. Quick, I need bandages. Okay, so we need to do this. Complete that. And these cursed night owls think the weapon is safe in their care. I might have to move out of that way again. There we go. And we do this one. Follow the tracks of the Nightmare Worgen. Okay. This way. This way. And this way. And there's a big round circle. There we go. Follow the tracks. Here's some Worgen. Do we need to kill this? No, we can avoid that. Continue to follow the Worgen. Around here. More tracks, more Worgens. Where are you off to? Around here, it looks like. Discovered the ravine. Okay, so I take it we need to go down there. Yes, Frodonator, I don't have any other weapon other than my holy weapon, which is why I've got that big red line, which isn't ideal obviously. It would be nice to have a weapon. What am I actually looking for? Dread wings. They're not good. In there somewhere, I'm assuming. Ah. Is that it? No. Okay. What am I missing here? I need to go in there. The side entrance. I'm assuming. No. Needs to be 110 to enter there. Okay. That's no good. So I don't need to be inside there. Let's do this Dreadwing whilst we're here. There we go, do that, do that. Yeah, that's Kara. That's not a good idea, is it? I could solo it, maybe? There we go. Okay. That's done. Deadwind Hunt. Let's read the text. The Nightbane. If they are in Deadwind Pass, they may be seeking the side as well. Let's split up and try and track them down. See where the trail ends. It was my fault for really jumping off the edge, really. We needed to go follow Deadwind Pass here. And let's see if there's anything further around. Need to go down into the ravine, right? Okay, let's go down. Here we go. And right, here we go. There we go. Got it. Gotcha. Thank you very much. And catacombs beneath Karazhan. Okay, not actual Karazhan. Okay, so defeat the Dark Riders and claim the Scythe of Elune.
Go in ahead, Druid. I will join you inside.
You want me to go in ahead on my own? Okay. Right then. 55 people watching me trying to level up. This is how not to do it, folks. Without a weapon, poor damage. We need Boomkin form. There we go. And then we need to do some damage. There we go. Do that one. Mash that button. That one. That's a good one. I like that one. Is that the same line as the Affliction Lock weapon? I don't know, Rogulus. I've not done that one. What's the Affliction Lock weapon like? Ouch, that hurts. Let's move back out the way. There we go. And that's another one, and another Cursed Guardian, and E, we did that one. Oh god, that hurts. That's really cool, that effect though. I like that, that's really nice. Okay, what are we doing? We're going down the spiral. Okay, that's easy enough. Oh, here's some more. Okay. Solar Wrath. Do a Boomkin. I think I probably want to swap that over. What does that do? Hold on. Star Surge. I haven't been doing that. That looks cool. Oh, make sure you're outside of the way here. And Solar Wrath is... okay, here we go. Rotation wise, I think I'm not quite here yet. Oh, here's some more. There we go, let's do that one. 2, 3, and then Solar Wrath. There we go, they seem better. More charges of those, okay. Rotation wise, I'm getting a bit of the hang of it, I think. I need to put these in a proper order though, of ones to work through and then ones to do on when they start flashing would be the way I'd do this. So spam sort of like 1 and 2, and then when 3 and 4 come up. But then I've got this one as well, actually. So I'd want to do something like that to start with 1, 2, 3. It charges on Wrath and Lunar Strike after you've used Star Surge. Okay, so I need to start with Star Surge then, really. That would seem to be an opener, perhaps. Let's have a look. Let's try this out. Okay, here's some more things. So, did that work? Dark Rider. Oh no. Oh no, Star Surge I couldn't do there. Lunar Strike. Oh, that hurt. There we go. And then Lunar Strike. Just make sure I top myself up on here. Good night, Apple. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great sleep, and I hope to see you again soon. Oh, now I've got loads of things happening. What's flashing? That one. Lunar Strike. Bit of a slow cast time, that one. You need 40 astral power for Star Surge. Okay, and your other spells give you the astral power. Right, so let's move that back over to there. So 1 and 2 are my main ones. And then I can heal myself with a click on that. Hey, Pornista, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm assuming we need to carry on in here. Oh, look at that. Ooh, okay. Lunar Strike hits multiple targets. Yeah, so that's a good AoE one. Figure a way to get past without being torn asunder. Okay, can't target anything. So, what other spells have we got? Have we got any dispels? Let's have a look. Boomkin, Bark Skin, Dash, Dreamwalk, Mass Entanglement. Mass Entanglement, that could be handy. No. Innovate with Energy. What else have we got here? Starfall, Rebirth. You start Moonfire, Sunfire, then Wrath of Lunar Strike. So swap those round. Moonfire, Sunfire, then Wrath of Lunar Strike. That one. And then you can do Star Surge. Or then Solar Wrath. There we go. That one. Okay. Okay, thank you, Dreyer, as well. Any hints and tips are greatly appreciated. When you get the artifact, it gives you another spell. Okay. Okay. Solar Beam. Solar Beam summons a beam of solar light over the enemy's target location, interrupting the target. Aha, there we go. Target the person on the other side. Out of range. Okay.
We should try to find a way to stop his
there we go. Cool. Brilliant. And then that. Okay. Remove pressure. Defeat the Guardian of the Dark. That must be you. Do one of those, and number 3. It's quite got a long cast time, that one, hasn't it? 1, 2, spam 1 and 2, and then 3's coming up. So I'm going to spam those 2. And then 3. There we go. Okay. Do I have a weapon equipped? I do, Dreyer, but it's the rubbish one. Not the rubbish one, it's the resto one. So it's not working. Okay. Target the guy. You want to press Moonfire and Sunfire once. Then cast Solar and Lunar. Okay, so should I really keep these together, like Lunar and like Moon and Sun together? Do one then the other, perhaps. Oh, look, there it is.
Over here. Is this the relic you seek? Yes, it is. It is the relic of the
Yep. Then when Moonfire, Sunfire, dots are about to fall, reapply them. Technically, you should only use Wrath or Lunar Strike after Star Surge when you get the balance weapon. It's an easier rotation. Okay. So we need the weapon first, don't we? Okay, we can't quite get the weapon.
The artifacts of Karazhan belong here, and I will not allow them to be taken away.
Can we have it, please?
These artifacts, fiend. They must be reclaimed in the name of the light.
Your light does not reach here, priest. If you want the
There we go. Aiden, there we go.
claim it.
Where have you gone?
Quickly, after him. I will only slow you down.
Where did he go? Oh, I lost my Boomkin form. There we go. Well, it wasn't there. Must have been this way. Let's go round. Oh, let's go cat form. Let's run. Oh, Guardian's coming up now. Okay, we'll have to... let's swap back to Boomkin. Do this properly. Right. Then that. So, Moonfire, Starfire, Moonfire. Oh, let's move out the way so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's try 3. Okay, a little bit stuck. Can't really see what's going on. So, let's do that. Lunar Strike. No, that's too much. Okay, that's good AoE one though. Let's give myself a bit of a heal. 1, 2. There we go, that. 1 and 3. There we go. Those two dots are on, and then that goes on. There we go. Right, we're getting the feel for this now a little bit more. So Moon and Sunfire dots, you just need to keep those up. Then Wrath Lunar to build up power to use either Star Surge single target or Starfall AoE. Right. Right. Okay, you're all giving me some great advice here, thank you. So start with a Moonfire and then a 3. Now apply that to each one. Maybe I could do that and then a 1. Oh, those dots are on. There we go. There you go. You've got the dots on. Reapply that one. Loot that. Okay, let's practice this one again. Use Star Surge now. Okay, now I've got it lit. Okay. And then we got... so we wait for that to be ungrayed out. I could probably do with some weak auras or something like that. Couldn't I? You have 100 astral power. So my astral power is this thing here. Okay, I see it now. I see it. So it's a bit like being a shadow priest. So one of those. Put the dot on. There we go. Now I'm cooking with star power. There it is. So whenever it comes on, I give that... actually, I might shift this over to E. That might be a handy one to do. So I'll do 2, 4. Do this one. 1, 2. Oh, no, I haven't got the power yet. So I'll do those. Okay, and then I can do the E. And then I'll do a 2, 3, get up some astral power. There we go. Okay, that's kind of you, Dre. I've not actually ever used weak auras ever before, but yeah, feel free to pop the link in and I'll have a look at it off stream. Okay, here we go. Next one. Defeat Aiden.
You are a persistent one.
Aridin. Aridin? Yes, Aridin. Okay, 1, 2, do one of those, do one of those 4s, another one, do a 2, and now we've got enough for a Star Surge. There we go. Keep them away from you to avoid blood reap. Okay, whoops. Tie this overhand and keep them away from you. Okay, entangling roots then.
What trickery is this?
I'm stunned though, so excuse me, I'm just moving out of the way. So what are these big moon things that appeared to the side of me there? I'm assuming we'll just keep entangling roots on. And then we'll do some damage. There we go. So we need to defeat them anyway. Alt Star Surge, E, entangling roots. Run out of the way. Do some damage. There we go. That's a proc you get from taking melee damage. Okay. It's a bit tricky to move. I find my form is quite fluffy and big. Oh, we've got E. E's up. Root and dot. And then, oh no, need another one of those. Dangling roots. Run out the way. Then dots, we need a 3. And then we can E. There we go. Also typhoon him away if you've taken that talent. Oh, I haven't done talents, actually. There we go. You can also hear yourself make a loud screech. Oh, okay. When it happens, so you have an instant lunar strike. Dun dun dun! The Scythe of Elune. Print screen.
It is done. The Dark Riders are defeated.
You can see a Solar Wrath buff with 3 stacks. It increases the damage of those spells. Right, okay.
You have proven an unexpected.
Cool. Cool, thank you for the help there.
Is yours. Let us hope it can turn the tide in this war. The Dark Riders lost this battle, but I think
Okay.
they will soon regroup. We had best be gone before they do. Let me show you the light.
Okay. Return in the Dream Grove.
The light redeems.
Okay. So where's me Dream Grove spell gone? I need to go find that. Hold on. Where was my Dream Grove thing? Balance, Feral, Guardian, Resto. Oh, where's my where's my port back thing gone? Where would I find that? In general? No, not in general. I looked in there. Should be in the balance spell page somewhere. Okay. Swiftman travel form. Astral influences. Mastery starlight. Add the new moon spell. Swift mend, that's quite good. New moon, okay, artifact. Okay, there we go. We got that. That's going to be cool. So when I was resto, I had that. I had returned to the Dream Grove. Page 1 is the Dream Walk. Okay. Page 1. Barks in. Ah, there it is. It's well spotted. Thank you very much. Dream Walk. So I need that. I need to put my Dalaran Hearthstone, my Garrison Hearthstone, and my regular Hearthstone all on there. Let's open that up. Get some Blood of Sargeras. Okay. Looking a bit better. Looking a bit better. Let's do our Dream Walk. So we're making progress, which is good. So we are now officially a Boomkin for a little while. We could probably do with getting the other two artifact weapons at some point, but I really want to get alchemy progressed a bit further. So we'll need to do the Legion quest for that. New Moon spell is kind of very handy. And welcome to the Owl Squad. Thank you very much, Soul Maestro. So will I use that one whenever it's on cooldown? That moon spell would make sense, I guess. Could probably do with practicing. Okay, travel form. I'm assuming we head in here for any more quests. What have we got? Druid campaign. So return to you, do the Druid campaign. Artifact, return to Archdruid. Okay, and then alchemy wise, we've got depleted ley flame burner from Hobart Grappleme and bring it to the thing. Okay, so let's just do the quest ones. Use the moon spells whenever you have a charge them, but not if it would put you at 100 or more astral power. Okay. But having 100 astral power is good, isn't it? Because then I can use that other spell that we've got. That would be my thinking on it. Unless I'm misunderstanding it, having 100 astral power. And you do like Trader says, built into your rotation from new to full moon, as that gives you extra astral power. Right, okay. If you're high on astral power, burn it with a Star Surge or Starfall. So this bar, when it goes up, basically, if it gets too high, then I need to, if you use it, you're wasting astral power. Okay. Alright, what have you got? Handing in quest-wise. Hand in this one. So we did see that weapon. Do you accomplish what it can do? Yep. Consider obtaining yet another of the weapons. Choose a third artifact.
May your trail be
Ooh, I think Guardian next would be a good one. We're not going to go into it now, though. So we'll complete that one. Accept that one. We'll do that later. And the other thing we need to do, if you go up to the mailbox in the order hall. Okay, yeah, sure, brain damage. If you want to put that in. Where's a mailbox in here? The retreat? Dream Grove. Okay. You can use a glyph to change it to an owl. Ooh, okay. That would be good. Or do the class mount quest at 110. Change to a bigger owl. Now, that's what I like the sound of. Up the hill to my right. Okay. Up the hill to my right. Here's an area. There's the flight. What looks like a mailbox. This is going to be Thunderbluff all over again, isn't it? Not that right. The other right. It's to the left of the Barrow Den. Hold on. Up there. Okay, straight on. Okay. There we go. Oh yes, and I can track mailboxes. Let's do that. That'll be easier. Mailbox. There we go. Thank you very much for the reminder. There it is. Oh, we sold some Shalderai silk. Excellent. There we go. Okay, so what else did we need to do? We needed to go up here to find you and recruit you. And we also needed to get the green weapons for your Guardian spec to use until you get your artifact weapon at the vendor. Ah, right, yes. Okay, Kaifin. Which vendor would I find? Proprietor. Inside that building, this one. Okay. Thank you. Where were you? There you are. So what have we got? Two-hand staff for 100. And another, that's haste mastery, haste mastery. This one. Champion salute. Treant form, stag form. Are these useful? Don't know about that one. Let's start with one of these. Two-hand staff, Dreamgrove Spire, or Pillar of the Dreamgrove. All look to be the same to me. That's agility stamina. That's intellect stamina, so we'll go agility stamina, I guess, for the bear form. Let's take one of those. There we go. Okay, it's just fun stuff. Okay. The flap one gives you slow fall. Yeah, the spire's the agility one, so you flap down slowly. Right, okay. Could be handy. Let's learn that one. So where was that? Recipe teaches you the flap ability. Now that's the sort of thing I used to have on 4 for Samadan, for levitate. So I wonder if I want to actually just move that to equals for now as an emergency one, and we'll leave the rest. Is there any junk we can sell actually? This looks like junk. It's not giving me the little light though. Hold on. Let's try that again. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's vendor all that. There we go. It's like levitate. Yeah. I'm wondering whether to put it on 4, because then I'll remember it the same as with Samadan. What else have we got? Do you happen to know if you can remove these vanity forms once you learn them? You learn them, but ideally you'd like to get rid of the extra buttons. Okay, so you can right click them in your spell book like removing a glyph. Okay, so what you do is jump off the mountain, then click flap, and he flaps his Boomkin wings down. That's brilliant. Where is that spell gone? We need to put it back on. Spellbook, abilities, flap. Let's pop it down here. Oh, that's brilliant. That is like Samadan's levitate. Okay, that's going to be useful. Right, so flight form, let's head on. Can we head on up here? We need to go up to someone over here, it looks like. Where are you? Oh, you must be inside. There must be somewhere in here that I just went over instead. Or is it in down here? I get confused with this area. It's this area goes down, doesn't it? This barrow den thing. I remember this now. Okay. Good add-on for countdown time. You can set for any amount. Ah, Deadly Boss Mods does it. Okay, I did have Deadly Boss Mods, but I don't have it now. I remember starting in here, and it was very frustrating. So really, I want to be in. Which way does it go? Does it go back down? Yeah, it goes back on itself. Very confusing down here. I get confused easily. I really want to be in cat form. That's a bit faster. Doesn't look much faster. Did you do the talents yet and add any points to the weapon? No, I haven't actually. That's a good point. We need to do those. Complete that one. So where's... Let's just collect these up first, and then I'll head up the top, and I can look at... Where's the place you put your artifact thing in? Oh yeah, I thought the rest of my days. Complete the quest. Moment. No one else can see that clearly. Fill a vial of moon water and locate someone within... Okay. Right, where's that? Okay. Where do we need to get that? Over there? No. The water's over there somewhere. You're all sleeping. This is a dead end. I told you this place was confusing. Do I go down into the water? Or do I head out? Let's go up. Oh no, let's just fall in the water. There we go, we're out. Okay. I do dislike this area, I must admit. It's very windy. It reminds me of this place in EverQuest where all the gnolls were. And it used to be a right maze in there until I got the hang of it. So I'm missing that bit. I need to go and do that. But we'll ignore that for now. So where do I do my whole artifact weapon thing? That's going to be somewhere, isn't it? I also need to do talents, don't I? So let's look at talents. Specialization and talents. Talents. What have I got? Oh, Star-Lord. Guardians of the Galaxy. I need to do a quest or two to get it. Oh, okay. So I'm a bit off that one. Any of these look good for a Boomkin? Typhoon. The violent tone knocking them back. Those are fine for leveling. Okay, that's good enough for me. So do I need to go back inside. Flask of Moonwell water, I need to go back and do that. You take Typhoon over Mass Entangle. Okay. Let's do that one. So, okay, Moonwell water. There we go. Flask of Moonwell water. And then we need to head over here. Are we going in? I'm guessing we're going in. Dreamway to Grizzly Hills. Okay, I'm thinking we're going here. Trying to work it all out. Thank you all for your help with this one. It's nice to get a bit of progress on the druid. Still kind of fumbling my way around. It's because I don't play it that frequently, so I'm not familiarising myself with the area. I think if I did it more often, then it would be easier. So I take it we're going this way, over the hills. This is really very pretty though, I must admit. Oh, stuck here. So I'm assuming we go in here. Otherwise no help. Lovely, thank you Daddy Ringo. Right, so we're going into Grizzly Hills now. So all these different ports are quite handy. They're, like you said, they are like being a mage tower type thing. You can, or being a mage and you can just port to different places. Didn't realise you could quite go to quite so many places. I thought it was literally just the Dream Grove. Right, okay, so Grizzly Hills. I've been to Grizzly Hills in ages. The music in here is really nice. The lore on gaining the Guardian artifact is some of the best short story lore Blizzard ever added. Has it? I'll have to. Got that next, so I'll look forward to that one. I missed the area I needed to go in. It looks like it's over here somewhere. Locate Leah Stonepool. Where are you? Inside here somewhere. Where's the entrance? Is there a cave entrance? Yeah, definitely. Definitely the best one. Grizzle Moor. How do we get inside Grizzle Moor? Favourite background music? Yeah, mine too. So Grizzle Moor's this big area here. Ah, oh look, oh look. Here we go. This is nice.
Good to see you've made it.
There we go.
Only a few more things before we begin.
Okay. What do we need? Flask of moving water. Except we need this water to enter the Emerald Dream, but first we need to address the magical wards. Excuse me. Search the bodies of Frostpool Shaman for offerings.
Of course.
So am I doing... excuse me. Am I doing the Guardian stuff now? Is this the Guardian quest? Have I accidentally started this one by mistake? In which case... Yes, this is the Guardian one. Ah, okay. I kind of didn't want to do this one just yet. Whoops. What I really wanted to do was carry on the Druid campaign one. Rise Champions, this one. So I really should do that one. Let's pop back. I'll come back to this one. But it was nice to get the music at least. That was good. It was my own fault for selecting the next one to do. And then I didn't follow it. Should have checked my quest log. Handy hint, folks. Check your quest log. Ah, it ends so nicely. And then I can at least give this some artifact power, which would be good. And spec through all of that. Right, travel form. Where do I need to go? Dream Grove, isn't it? Druid campaign. Yeah, it's in the Dream Grove. What do we have as a druid for when you can't use travel form, when you're inside a dungeon, for moving fast? What are your options? Is it mainly cat form? Because I know as a priest I've got feather, which can give me a boost in speed. As a druid, is it cat form and dash? Is that kind of your inside speed boost? Cat form, displace a beast. Ooh, displace a beast sounds good. Is that an extra bonus thing? Ooh, the AoE speed. Ah, so that means everyone else can get fast as well. It's a talent you put in. Ooh, right. So the cat form gives you a base 30% speed boost. Okay. And the displacer beast is like a blink. Ah, cool. Right. Here we go. This is the one I wanted to do. Hand it in to you. Okay, good. They'll serve the drink group. Yep, okay. Use the scouting map to complete the mission, Sister Lilith. Oh, right, okay, we need, this is the, okay, click to view mission, details, Sister Lilith, add in, well, this one's going to be 100%. Do I want a combat ally? No. Actually, I might want one. Might be quite handy. Come back later, in progress, 1 minute. Okay, that's not too far. I wonder, actually, a combat ally might be quite handy. What are your abilities?
We will protect the wilds.
Nightmarish visions. Someone petrifies your enemy target, putting them to sleep. I'd rather have a bodyguard person, actually. I'll leave that one. Are we done? Scouting map. Scouting report. Is that what we need to do? There we go. Get meatball ASAP, yeah. You use seal form in the dungeon. Nice one, Jack. Okay, I think that was something was done. Portal to Dalaran, maybe? Mission completed, yeah. But, oh, I'm on the wrong thing, that's why. 28 seconds, okay. I was looking at the wrong tab. There we go, that explains it. Yeah, I hear meatball's the best one to go for. I haven't looked up how to get meatball yet, but that's another thing to add to the list of many, 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 many things to do. Okay, done. Sister Lilith. That done. And that one. We've done well. Now we've got the Dream Grove Order Hall Resources thing. Recruit some treants. Okay. So to recruit treants, we need to go over here. I'd assume. Yeah. Right, you've got to go quite far for this one. Where are you? There you are. Recruit all. There you go. Spreadsheets. Okay. It's a Brawler's Guild, do a few fights, then it pops up in your mission list. You have to 200% the Old Hall missions a few times in the chain. Okay. Thank you, Daddy Ringo. And what's this link? Oh, right, the Old Hall optimization. Wow, that looks cool. Thank you for that one. I'll pop that in my favourites. Thank you, Hieronymus. Okay, that's all about the Order Hall. Right. Treants recruited. So this is very much like the priest thing. I can do this. What do we need to do next? Do we hand them back? We use the... Can't see everything. Too many people flapping their wings. So this let us come through for us. Complete quest. Accept the next one. Use a scouting map and complete a mission. Glade defense. Glade defense. 100%. Start mission. In progress. That's another. Oh, that's an hour. Okay, we'll leave that one then. Okay, well that's at least given us the start on that one. So that's the Druid campaign. Offerings to Ursol. And Valshara's travel to Dalaran. Okay, alchemy wise, there was a depleted ley flame burner we needed to do, which is in Dalaran. So let's switch over to doing this, and then we can finish up on this one. That's one you refer to on all your characters, is it, Blissfire? So it sounds handy. I've heard people talking about min-maxing their order halls. I just tend to use the garrison mission manager myself. Seems to work quite well for me. But yeah, that's as I'm going to be doing quite a few characters, I think, to get all my professions, it's worth maximising my order halls and getting the most out of them at least. Hello, Perdite. You come to see me. I'm privileged. You can't quite see him on camera. Oreo camera. He's a massive purrer when he gets going. Oh yeah, he's off. He's giant cat. Hey Stays, checked out some of my videos and they're very helpful. Okay, oh thank you very much Stays, it's very kind of you. Very kind of you. I'm glad you found them useful, and if you have any questions be sure to just pop them by in chat. I can take the mailboxes off now, I don't need all the mailboxes. There we go. Can't imagine the work put into that one. Yeah, it looks like it was a pretty comprehensive document, Hieronymus. Oh, thank you for the follow as well, Stace. It's incredibly kind of you. Yep, GMM is good, but with spreadsheets even better. Yeah, definitely. And with a glass of amaretto even better. Definitely. Port for you. Ah. Where am I going? And what am I doing? We got Oreo behind us. Oh, he came on and then jumped off. You didn't fancy it tonight, Oreos? I thought it was going to go to sleep then. What's the matter, mate? Oh. He's not sure where to sleep tonight. Right. There we go. Maps. Dormant burner. That's what we want. Let's go do this one. Expired wine. And who gives us the burner? Are you in here? Yes. You. Can I have a What do we want? Lots of engineering stuff.
On your way.
What do I need to buy? Hold on.
Careful out there.
Dormant burner. Oh, depleted ley flame burner. There we go. Okay, right.
Don't waste
Here
my
we go.
time.
Depleted ley flame burner. There we go. One of those. 27 gold. That's expensive.
Hit the road.
Yeah. Port is like syrup. A good port is like syrup. Ah, right. Okay. You've had one glass. Yeah, I think I'm the same, Jack. I didn't really have it. You have one that is old as you are. Wow, Hieronymus. Port is after dinner. Ah. And then where do we hand this in? In alchemy. Right, you are. In we go. Do this one. Dormant burner. There we go. No, this will never do. Okay, of course. Burner needs to be charged in areas that resonate with ley energy. Okay. Travel to ley key locations in Asuna and use the burner to collect that energy. Okay, fair enough. So we'll do that another time, but we've at least progressed further. What we do need to do is check on the auction house for you. So let's hearth back to Orgrimmar and check that out. Next to a coffee with a platter of cheese, and later in the evening. Ah, right. No worries, Kaifin. I won't be too long myself, actually. Yeah, cheese and port would probably be a good combination. A nice strong cheese. But I'd hate to get nightmares after that, going to bed on that. So I'd probably just have I'll just have the cheese. Know me. I don't drink a lot these days. I've kind of gone off drinking. Instead, these days I stream. That's my entertainment. Right, okay, so mailbox looks like that. It's got someone standing next to it, makes it difficult. Okay, no expires. What have we got? My auctions. Okay, nothing is sold. How about we try a post scan? Let's have a look. Amaretto with a coffee, yep. Thank you, Ariava. It's very kind of you. You're not the first person to have said that. A good red during dinner. Yeah, I do like a good red. That must be said. What have I got in my bags that I could possibly make use of? That's soulbound, that's soulbound, that's soulbound. That's account bound. Those are legs. Am I not wearing my legs? Hold on. What have I got on my legs? Weapon. That was weapon. Where's my legs? Wrist. There we go. Oh no, I've got the wrong legs on, Gromit. I wasn't wearing my legs for all that experience. What a mistake. Okay. Fix that. Okay, the rest is soulbound, so I'm probably going to have to vendor those. Okay. Check if they're still attached. Yeah, definitely not attached. I'm having leg issues. Okay, we're up to 707. Ah, interesting choice, Jack. I like that. I did brew my own beer for a while. I had a nice 18 pints of paddle steamer, which is really, really cool. What's the medallions have gone back up to 10,000, so that's worth putting on. So let's do our artifact power whilst we're here. So we want that and that one, 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 and that one. That will help me out. And then we can go to this and we'll do a post scan. Yeah, a good Weizen. Yeah, a good beer. That would be good. Yeah, it was a company that's unfortunately gone bust now, but they did some really good beer. Let's post those on. Haven't got my macro set up. There we go. Hertog. Ah, I've not had either of those. They sound good though. Okay, so we're up to 105 now. Level 105, so we're halfway there. Our auctions are on, so that's good. So I think we're in a pretty good place at the moment. Let's swap back to Samadan and just check on your auctions there. See how things are going. See whether we've had any good sales. Back to Samadan, back to the Alliance side. Ah, that's a Dutch brewer. Weizen is a type of beer. Okay. Thank you, Hieronymus, for the explanation. So, a little bit of progress with alchemy. Not as much as I would have liked because we had to get the Boomkin form first. So we're a bit more capable, shall we say. But alchemy, you know, we did a couple of quest turn-ins, so that was useful. And now we can go off and do the other things. We haven't really looked at El Morte yet for his blacksmithing. That's another option. That's probably one for another time though, because it's getting quite late tonight. Bridget needs some levelling as well, because she's only level 30 something. Howling Spear, we want that. So missions were done. We need to collect those up for our order hall. We haven't done those. Really not go for the Legion Alchemy quest unless you really make some gold with it, Sam. Well, I thought I'd at least collect up the recipes so that I could level things through a little bit. Would be my thinking on that, Jack. You tend to like the German beers a bit better. They're more bitter. Ah, okay. Did you used to play on Hellscreen? Ah. Okay. No, only Azure Mist and Stormrage. Okay, you had a guildie that now doesn't play anymore on Hearthstone with the same name, also Dutch. Ah, interesting, Aribo. Small world, perhaps, but not this one. They were good a few months ago. Yeah, if you want to collect them, go for it. Yeah, I think that was the thinking behind it anyway. Let's just have a look. Have we got anything coming in? No. Let's check the mail. Where were we at with the mail? Few sales. What have we got? Bear Tartar. We've got 60 Bear Tartar. No, 80. Some Stonecrag Pauldrons. And Mark of the Claw and a Critical Strike. Okay, they're good. We'll take those. Bear Tartar will need to put some on. How many have we got, actually? Let's have a look. How many I can see, because I've got some on me. That'll be the way to do it. So on the auction house, I've only got 21. There's 21 auctions. I've got 380 on the auction house. Okay, so that's plenty for now. So I'm waiting for Samadan to get rid of his 400, and then Earthen's got another 3,000. You never used this name in WoW. Okay, Horonos, that's interesting. I'm using Samadan throughout, so it's kind of like my de facto name, really. Okay, we're up to 1,000,000 gold, so that's pretty nice. What I think I'll probably do is wrap up the stream there, because I've got work tomorrow, so I want to be able to get some sleep. But we did good today. We got some restocks done. We got a bit more progression on the druid, so that was cool. We got a few other things. So that was Earthen's got his daily cooldowns done, so a little bit more progress. So happy with that. Right. Well, thank you everyone for hanging around tonight. Thank you for the subs and the follows. That's been brilliant. Thank you ever so much. All your support, everyone hanging out in chat, and you know, those viewership numbers have been absolutely amazing. They're all they all go towards my Twitch partnership goals. So thank you ever so much, everyone. My next stream, I'm going to put the schedule on. It's going to be tomorrow, 9:30 UK time. I'll be on tomorrow, so I shall be back there, probably doing some more, maybe some more druid stuff and some more Samadan gold making stuff, I think, and a bit of earth and thrown in. Depends how much time I get, but that's the plan. So thank you all, and let's throw a host over to we did Sharken last night, so I don't wonder what Dragons After Dark is up to. Sharken or Dragons? Let's do Sharken, seeing as it's continuing the gold making. Let's just mute that. Okay, so we can see it coming through. He's doing more Loot Appraiser challenge, it looks like. So I'll throw a host over to Sharken. But thank you everyone. Have a lovely rest of your evening or day, depending on where you are. And I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, farewell, and happy gold making.